So hi guys, welcome to the revision of LLP Act. Now LLP Act, when it comes in study material, it's a pretty big one, but it's a very scoring one for you guys in exam where you can easily get 10 marks in the exam. What I have done for this act alone, instead of giving printed material like this for you guys, we always used to have handwritten notes for LLP. Now here also this is a handwritten note applicable for your exams because there are no amendments. In fact, I can also tell this is applicable if you're writing in Jan 2026. Now, what I have done for LLP Act is very simple. I have categorized this chapter into concepts. Put together, there are some 20 concepts. This is one concept 1. This is concept 2. This is concept 3. This is concept 4, foreign company, concept 5, small LLP. Like this, I have written as neat as possible in my handwriting, which you can easily understand, guys. You should be able to understand. This should be around some 15-20 sides because I'm writing it spaciously. I'm writing. These are not Gen Z notes and all. These are proper notes, more than sufficient for exam for LLP. Anyway, you will be having these notes. So what I have done, instead of complicating things for LLP, I want to keep it simple for your exam. Even if you are watching LLP now only for the first time, we are going to spend roughly 90 minutes in this quick learning. I won't even call it revision. I will be teaching the whole thing. And this is enough for exam, and I can guarantee you, anybody who watches this 90 minutes for LLP, there cannot be a question in exam you will not be able to answer in LLP. That is a challenge I'm giving from my side, guys. So let's start off. My presumption is most of you would have studied LLP either in foundation, you would have studied it in foundation, guys, or in inter, you would have studied earlier sometimes, or maybe in college. Doesn't matter whether you know or not. First, to understand, LLP is a combination of Partnership Act and Companies Act, correct? LLP Act came in 2008. At that time, there was no new Companies Act. So understand, the idea of LLP was to have the benefits of a partnership firm and Companies Act. So in this act, I will keep referring back to Partnership Act and Companies Act and tell, hey, there it was that provision. No, here it is this provision. Many provisions are copy paste from Partnership Firm or Companies Act, or whatever was the disadvantage in partnership firm, here it became advantage. For example, I'm sure you all studied partnership in foundation or somewhere school, and this concept you all know called mutual agency, where one partner is joint and severally liable for acts of the firm. Meaning, just visualize a partnership firm A, B, C and Co. ABC and Co. with 3 partners ABC. Adla, if A goes and takes a loan, and if A doesn't repay that loan, who has to repay that loan? B, C and the firm. That was one of the biggest disadvantages of partnership firm, because of unlimited liability, and partners liability is joint and several. For mistake of one person, everybody has to bear the loss. Do you remember, guys? So that was a huge risk. That concept is not there in LLP. So here they are saying there is no mutual agency. So like this, I will do a comparative study of all the topics, comparative study of all concepts of LLP and Companies Act in 90 minutes starting off from now. First, features. This they ask many times in CA Foundation and CA Inter, guys. Same concept. So what I have done, in study material, if you see, they will give you side headings and explain this. We will quickly go through each of this. Sir, LLP is a body corporate. Don't worry. We have a separate definition below as to what is a body corporate. Yes, here. What is a body corporate? Body corporate definition. That time I will explain that, guys. Features of LLP. Next, perpetual succession. You guys know that. What is perpetual succession? Entity goes on forever until they wind up by themselves or court orders for winding up. For example, if 5 partners of LLP are going in a car meets an accident, all 5 dies. What will happen to LLP? LLP will continue. If it's a company also, it will continue. But partnership firm means it comes to an end. Next, separate legal entity. I don't think I have to teach you in LLP class, guys. Same concept of separate legal entity, what is there in Companies Act. Same thing we have over here also. Are you guys following that? Partners are different, firm is different. If partner takes a loan, if he is not able to repay, partner only will be held liable. I cannot keep the firm liable. Mutual agency, I just now spoke about it, correct? So here the concept of mutual agency is not there. That means I am not the agent for others, I am the agent only for myself. Are you following, guys? Okay, see, you are agent of LLP also, yes. So the partner, don't worry, for this we have separate discussion called liability of LLP. Just understand, here partner is only agent of the firm, that's it. Okay, not of the other partners. And here also there is some lot of restrictions. This we will see in section 25 to 27. For now, just tell yourself, in LLP, mutual agency is not there. Then remember, in partnership we had something called partnership deed. In company we have MOA, AOA. Like that, here it's called LLP agreement. That's it. Next is artificial judicial person. You're a legal entity. You can be sued. I can sue you, or you can sue others. All of that. Common seal. You guys know what is common seal? Seal of the firm. Nowadays, common seal is not mandatory. In company times, common seal was mandatory. Now it is not mandatory. It is optional. Here also it's optional. Limited liability. You know better than me. Liability is limited. These are features, guys. When I keep going, it will keep getting more interesting. I just want you to be aware of these basic points. Minimum, maximum partners. Can you guess what is minimum number of partners for LLP? 2. Maximum, unlimited. Just like a public company. So I told it's mix of both public company. Next, business for profit only. If you are doing for charity, go to Section 8 company. LLP or partnership firm, both cannot take place for charity. A question. Okay. Next, compromise and arrangement. Don't worry. It's just a feature. We don't have provisions on this. Compromise arrangement comes from Companies Act provisions. Whenever there's any issue between partners and stakeholders, how do they compromise and set off? It's a huge chapter. I don't want to get much into it. Foreign LLP, same like foreign company. What is foreign company? Company incorporated outside India has a place of business in India. Foreign LLP, same. Incorporated outside India has a place of business in India. That's it. Full stop. Next, e-filing of documents. We will see in filing of returns, you can file some things in electronic. This is the first concept, features. When you will write this, sir, so basic, sir. Yes, many times in inter exams they've asked, what are the features of LLP? How is LLP different from a partnership or company? These are all what? Basis points. Either basis are which you can do the difference dabba. Are you following, guys? So be aware of these points. Next, I told you there are 20 concepts. We are done with one concept. 19 more concepts to go. That's it. This chapter will get over. Second concept. See, I'm not taking this in logic of definitions. I'm just going in 20 different concepts from basic to advanced. We'll keep going. Clear, guys? Next, who can be member in LLP? Very important question, testable, because they don't ask this in Companies Act or partnership. Companies Act, who can be member? Anybody who can enter into a contract can be a member, correct? Partnership, individuals, minor also can be member in partnership. Here, it's not like that. Here they are saying two people can be a member in LLP. One is individual, and other one is body corporate. Let me give you an example. Individual, let's say Harini can be a member, or body corporate, let's say Tata Motors Limited can be a member. Are you following, guys? Now here the difference is, now follow very carefully. Can Tata Motors body corporate start a partnership firm? Can they start a partnership firm? The challenge is, can a company be a partner in partnership firm? No. It's a MCQ question. A company or body corporate cannot be a partner in partnership firm. Why? Did you ever think of why? Because in partnership, partners have unlimited liability. Body corporate company has limited liability. So it becomes one, what to say, confusion over there itself. For that we have one exception. Only a Section 8 company can be a partner in partnership firm. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. So now come back. Let's say Harini or Tata Motors can start a LLP. Here they are given quick points. Harini is allowed to start LLP unless she falls within any of these 3 points. Exceptions. 1. See, person who cannot enter into a contract is not allowed to enter into any contract. For example, person who's unsound mind person cannot enter into a contract. Here also they are saying person unsound, but very important. That's why I've underlined in red. Unsound by a competent court. Very important. I cannot simply tell, hey, I am unsound. Come on, I will not enter into contract. Don't disturb me. Today I am unsound. Tomorrow I'll become sound. No. Here, court should declare your unsound. Upon official newspaper la podno, Harini is unsound and solely. Then only newspaper should declare somewhere. Okay, don't write newspaper because example solran. Court should declare that court certificate. Okay. Then if you take, let me just open a rough note to write points. One second. Okay, so now for example, if you see in partnership act, can insolvent person be partner in partnership act? Can a person insolvent be partner, guys? Answer is insolvent, yes or no, guys? No. But in partnership act they say for you to be insolvent and not be a partner, court has to pass the order. Adjudicated insolvent only is not a partner. Say I'm going to do comparative learning, guys, only then you will enjoy the concept. Over here it's not like that. Here they are saying court need not declare. Even if you apply for insolvency, you can't start a part LLP. Look at this. Undischarged insolvent by the court or applies to be insolvent, application is pending. Important point to note. Are you following? In partnership, court has to declare. It has to be undischarged insolvent. Tricky area to test in exam. Look at this. Unsound mind na court has to declare. But insolvency, court also has to declare or application made pending. Are you getting it, guys? Understanding? Okay. This is for individual. So individual simple. So any individual who is capable of entering into contract can be a partner in LLP. But at the same time, three things are very important. Unsound mind, what to say, by competent court, insolvency. Okay, next. Body corporate means a company registered under the Companies Act and includes LLP registered under this act, LLP incorporated outside India, company incorporated outside India. Sir, confusing, sir. I will simplify it for you. What we wrote there. Very simple. Every LLP and every company, every LLP and every company. Over here, if you see, both can be what is a body corporate as per this act? LLP. Now very simple, I'll just draw for you. Whether this body corporate, whether this company or LLP is incorporated in or outside India, it becomes a body corporate. Are you following, guys? Understanding Purida? Okay, that is what they are saying here. Look at this. Look at what they are saying here. First they are saying means a company registered under Companies Act. Correct? So company in Companies Act. Company in Companies Act registered in India. Now look at fourth point. Company incorporated outside India. I am writing as per study mat flow. Next LLP in India, LLP outside India. That means simpler. Don't even have to mug up, guys. Simpler what I am saying. Company or LLP in India or outside India. That's it. Are you following, guys? Company or LLP in India or outside India. Are you getting it? See, look at this. That's why now you're understanding this diagram. That means I will tell every LLP and company in the world is a body corporate. Correct? I can be a LLP in Australia. I can be a company in Japan. It is a body corporate. So a company in Japan can start LLP in India. Are you getting it? Tesla from US can start LLP in India. Are you following, guys? Why it's allowed here? Liability is limited. LLP ko liability limited. Member also liability is limited. Are you following, guys? Easier. Clear? So now for exam, it can be a straightforward 3 or 4 marks question. Who can be member of LLP? We have 6 points. Individual 3. What to say? Body corporate you have 3. What is a body corporate? In simple, LLP or company incorporated in or outside India. But exam I should not write like that. How I should write in exam? LLP in India, LLP outside India. Company in India, company outside India. 4 mark, 4 point. Now come to the exceptions. Beautifully defined. This is the definition of body corporate everywhere. Not just in LLP Act. Remember, guys. Companies Act to same definition. For the rest of your life, this is the definition. Many people ask me, sir, what is body corporate? Now we are getting clarity, all of you. Now look at this. What is not a body corporate? Okay. Now what is not a body corporate? They have given three things in the material as not a body corporate. One is a corporate soul. For example, LIC. Are you following? Corporate soul eppadi varuna? Something which is incorporated by a special act. Are you getting it, guys? Banking, RBI Act. Are you getting it, guys? Because they are not incorporated in LLP Act or Companies Act. So a corporate soul. Then you all know what is cooperative society. Cooperative society, Co-optex. In Chennai it's famous, Tamil Nadu it's famous. What is Co-optex, sir? It's a cooperative society registered under the law. Are you following? What is basically what they are doing? They bring a lot of people who are weavers. Tanitaniya business pandradhukku they come together, form an association and run together. Cooperative society. I think Amula, Avina. I think Avin, yeah. Avin also is a cooperative society if I am correct. Are you following, guys? So what is, sir, exam is important. What is not a body corporate? Corporate soul and cooperative society. Look at this. CS. Just so that you don't get confused in exam. Double CS. Okay. Third point, not that important. Any other body corporate notified by government, yet nothing is notified so far. In a notify, amendment vandru namalukku. Are you following? That's it. Concept 2 out of how many concepts, guys? 20 is done. Next concept. Some concepts will take 2 minutes. Some concepts will take a little more time. Are you all following, guys? First time learning, this is enough for exam. These notes also will be available for all of you guys. Next, financial year. Exactly. Be very happy. Exactly same concept of section 129 of your Companies Act. In Companies Act, if you remember, if a company is incorporated, in that Companies Act also I would have spoken about this. Now also I am speaking. If a company is incorporated on 1st Jan or later, for example, 1st Jan 25, if a company is incorporated, then the financial year will end on 31st March 25 or 31st March 26 at the option of the company. Do you remember this? Same concept for us in LLP. Only difference is, instead of 1st Jan, look at this. If LLP is incorporated up to 30th September of a financial year, then normal. Otherwise, you have option. Look at this. If LLP is incorporated after 30th September, like how that 1st Jan Mari, then financial year ends on the same year or financial year in next financial year. Sir, not able to follow. I have an example also for you. Look at this. Incorporated on 25th September 2024. Then it has to end on 31st March 2025. Incorporated on 2nd October 2024. Then you have an option 31st March 25 or 31st March 26. Are you getting it? That means what is the cutoff date for me to exercise the option? In other words, 1st October 24 onwards, you have the double option. But here they don't use 1st October. They use what word? Up to 30th September. Are you guys following, all of you? So, enna nyabagam vechukano, company na 1st Jan, LLP na 1st October. For mind, for when the option is opening up on 1st October. Are you following, guys? Sir, why 1st October? Anybody logic? Why there 1st Jan? Same vecha, easy irukuma. It will be easy, no? Over there, they are finishing 3 years and they are going for the same calendar year logic. Here, they are going with the logic of half year. Because 30th September is after 6 months. Are you getting it, guys? Clear? Maybe someday in the future, both will be amended to become one. We have to wait till then. But for now, here it is 1st October. Are you following, guys? Okay. That's it. 3 concepts then. Easy, huh? This and all comes in exam. You are lucky. When you're unlucky, you forgot 30th September or 1st October. Can't do anything. Are you following? Okay. Fine. How I'll tell you to remember is AGM cutoff date is 30th September. Keep that 6 months. So after that, 1st October. Are you following? Next. Foreign LLP, I just now told you. Same like foreign company. Look at this. LLP registered outside India, which has place of business in India. That's it. 4 concepts out of 20 done, guys. Like this, 20 concepts. Some are small, some are big. That's it. You finish these 20 concepts and take any past exam paper or even future exam papers, because we are covering the full syllabus what is there in study mat. Beyond this, they will not ask a question. 90 minutes we are going to get. Promise ourselves what, guys? 10 marks in exam. That's it. Okay. Next is small LLP. Don't worry. You have small company. What is small company? Section 2 subsection 85 of Companies Act. Let me revise Companies Act. Small company, what is the limit? If you remember, guys, if you remember, turnover over there used to be 4 crores to 40, 4 and 40 and 10 and 100, correct? Something like that. Here also little different numbers, same thing. In small company we limits are called based on paid up share capital and turnover, correct? Here it is contribution and turnover. Same. It's and or. And or na logic irukad. Or na I can have 1000 crores turnover and call myself small LLP. Doesn't make sense. Of course it is and. Look at the limits, guys. Sir, what is this contribution, sir? Purila. Capital. Partners, capital all put together becomes contribution. Sir, why am I not using capital? Hey, whatever Companies Act is doing, I will do something different. They have 1st Jana, I will keep 1st October. Adhe same vecha every. Okay. So here capital badla we have adhe same. There shareholders funds capital. Here partners capital together the entire thing becomes contribution. Fancy aruknulla. Okay, you're studying CA, correct? So contribution 25 lakhs, turnover 40 lakhs. In future, this 25 lakhs can go up to 5 crores. This 40 lakhs can go up to 50 crores. Same like how in Companies Act, if you remember, this was 10 crores, this was 100 crores, this was 40 crores, this was 4 crores. Comparative learning. Are you following, guys? Understanding a same thing. Not tested for not even tested, a new amendment this is. Just came about 1.5 years back. In 2023 around it came. Not tested. In foundation I think they tested once. Interla they have not tested it yet. Auditla they tested. But group 1 they have not tested. Okay. Fine. Done, guys. Okay. What is why logic of small LLP in regular class? When I take LLP for 3 hours, you can see that, guys. Here, exam oriented, 90 minutes, first time learning also we should be done. Next, in Companies Act, we have a section called 3A, if you guys remember, where the number of members of company falls below minimum required and business is carried on for 6 or more months, the liability becomes unlimited. Same thing here. Look at this. What is the number of members minimum? 2. Maximum I told you is unlimited. Now if this minimum number of members from 2 becomes 1 or 0, then the number should increase back to 2 within 6 months. Otherwise, whoever are the partners, their liability will become unlimited. Sir, here I have a question, sir. See, it makes sense. Out of 2 partners, it becomes 1 at this point. Then within 6 months, you have to increase it, correct? But what if, guys, what if over here, follow carefully, 2 becomes 0? Nobody asked this question. Not there in any book. I will challenge you. Go find. Because all books will tell 2 became 1. If 2 becomes 0, how they will increase it? Yarme illiye. Did you ever think of this, guys? If 2 becomes 1, this remaining 1 fellow should add another 1%. What if 2 becomes 0? Perpetual succession is there here. That means legal heir. And the 2 becomes 0 means something happened, death or whatever. Then their legal heir, not official receiver. Official receiver is liquidator. Legal heir or legal representative should increase it. Otherwise, he will be unlimited liable. Or what he should do, I don't want to continue LLP now. In this 6 months, initiate the winding up proceedings, voluntary winding up and close the business. Are you following, guys? That's it. So come back over here. LLP Act, what they're saying. If minimum number of members reduced to 2 and business carried on for more than 6 months, the person who is the only partner of LLP during that time carries on the business and is aware of the fact. Of course, he will be aware of the fact. Irukkarde 2 partners, you don't know who the other partners are. then he shall be personally liable for the obligations of LLP incurred during that period, during that full period. Are you following, guys? Now here a very very important interpretation where I slightly change my opinion from ICA's opinion, but I will tell you what is ICA's answer. I will tell you what is my answer also. Look at this, very important. Not many faculties even discuss on this. Okay, if October 2025 is when the number drops below 2, 6 months ends when October, November, December, Jan, Feb, March. Okay, assume 1st October. So March 2026, 6 months will get over. Now liability becomes unlimited. Now the question is, you have to go as per ICA only, guys, but my argument is little different. Okay, now in the 6 months itself, if you rectify the mistake, then this period also liability is limited. This period also liability is limited. Here also liability is limited. Are you following? In the 6 months kulla nee mistake rectify pannitana, if you rectify the mistake, then nothing will happen. Are you all with me, guys? Clear? As if this section is not applicable for you. But in the 6 months, if you do not rectify the mistake, then what will happen? This period will be limited liability. After 6 months, this period will be unlimited liability. The question is, what about this period? Is it limited or unlimited? Are you following, guys? Understanding? So this period is also unlimited liability, or this period is limited. What is the answer? I don't want to confuse you. I will just go with ICA answer over here. Even this period becomes unlimited because you are not able to rectify in 6 months. From this starting itself, I will make it unlimited liability. Are you following? Understanding, guys? Clear? All of you with me? Now look at this period. He shall be personally liable for the obligations of an LLP incurred during that period. Some people take assumption of from this period, after 6 months only liability becomes unlimited. Doesn't make sense to me personally, because after 6 months if you make it unlimited, then in this 6 months I will intentionally incur unlimited liability to escape. Are you following? The idea is, I have to punish you if you don't rectify the mistake. So from October 2025 itself, liability will become unlimited from the start of the 6 months. Are you getting it, guys? Important. If at all a question like this comes. We are done with 6 concepts out of 20, guys. Yes. Excellent. Her doubt is, sir, in December if I rectify, that's what I'm saying. In the 6 months if you rectify, the whole period is limited. Unlimited will never come. Only if you don't rectify in the 6 months, then from this period it becomes unlimited liability as a punishment for you. Are you getting it? Okay. This is my analogy and my interpretation of this, guys. Okay. 6 concepts then. Is it easy? LLP so far I think we have spent about 30 minutes for 6 concepts. That's it. Around 90 minutes we'll be done with all the 20 concepts. Easy or difficult, guys? That's it. Okay. Next, designated partner. Sir, what is designated partner? A very interesting concept. Follow, guys. In Partnership Act, I want you to keep answering, recording over here, at least in your mind, guys. If in Partnership Act something goes wrong, whom will call for liability? Who will be held liable? Who will be held liable? Partners will be held liable. Okay. In company, if something goes wrong, who will be held liable? Directors. So I told LLP has unlimited. In partners now there is limit of number of partners, minimum and maximum. But LLP there is no limit on maximum. So what if the maximum number of partners for LLP is 2500? Example solran. Now something went wrong. They never paid PF or income tax pay panla. Government came for raid. Whom I'll arrest? If I arrest all the 2500 partners, each one will tell he's only responsible. Then there is no logic here, correct? Whom can I arrest? So I need somebody who's ready to take up the liability of the LLP if something goes wrong. Who is responsible, guys? How in a family X or Y is responsible for the family? Like that here, designated partner is the person who is responsible for everything. Are you getting it, guys? Here they are saying, very important, many times they have asked, every LLP must have two designated partners, two DPs irukanu. I can have even 10,000 LLP partners, no problem. If I take Deloitte or if I take KPMG, CA firms, they have close to 500 partners. But they will have two DPs. Now, those two DPs are like directors in a company. Can I have more than two DPs? Yes. But minimum is two. Okay. But here they don't talk about minimum or more. The act itself is drafted in such a way to have two DPs. Okay. And at least one of them must be a resident in India who stayed in India for 120 days or more in the preceding financial year. I just don't want to read what I have written, guys. That's not the way anybody should teach. I mean, if I'm just going to read what is here, adukku nee class ku vara venam. Because there are so many amazing notes available in Telegram. Correct? Correct. If you search, you will find so many notes. If you want to read from there, you read in the house. You don't need a class. I want you to learn, not read. Okay. Now here, first learning is, we had before 180 days, 120 days confusion for residential. Now it's very clear. LLP also 120 days. OPC also is 120 days. Only FEMA is more than 182. But future, believe me, I'm calling it now itself. In few years, FEMA also will be amended and they will make it 120. Promise. Because just 5 years back, this section also was 180. OPC also was 180. When this became 120, after 3 years, OPC became 120. We have to uniform, standardize things. So future FEMA will also become 120, but don't worry. Now for exam, one good thing is, on the LLP and Companies Act, residential status number is the same. Are you following? Number is same. But still OPC has some differences. Look at this, beautifully drafted. I think learning law means this is how you have to learn, guys. Okay, beautifully drafted, guys. I don't know whoever drafted, you have to salute that person. Okay. In OPC, for residential status, I would have told you what is important is the person should be an Indian citizen. We don't care if he's a resident or not, but he has to stay for more than or equal to 120 days. Correct? Are you following, guys? Here they are saying, why in OPC they have that, they don't want a Russian individual. I don't want somebody from Russia to start an OPC in India, because if something goes wrong tomorrow, one person, how I'll catch him? That's why they are saying he has to be in India. But here, look at how beautifully they drafted. Out of two DPs, one can be resident enough. Then the other person can be in Russia, can be in US, can never come to India. It's totally fine. Elon Musk can start LLP with me. Hey Karthik, I trust you. You take care of the LLP in India. I will support you from US by giving funds. Allowed. Are you getting it? Can you see how beautifully it's drafted? So over here, LLP must have two DP. Sir, exam what is important, sir? We have only 90 minutes. Correct. LLP should have at least two DPs and one of them must be a resident. One should be a resident, guys. Are you following? Who is that resident? Here they don't talk about Indian citizen, nothing. Like OPC, on the point clear. Must be a resident, stayed in India for 120 days or more in the preceding financial year. That means Donald Trump can also be a designated partner. Correct? Because he is not Indian citizen. All Donald Trump has to do is stay in India for 120 days. Why he will come to India for 120 days? Take some cricketers. Now IPL is going on. Or let's say Indian cricket team or a coach. Now it's Rahul Dravid. Okay. Let's say, or Indian cricket team, let's physio is some foreigner. Indian cricket team will have some foreigners. That means they will be in India for more than 120 days somehow because of playing IPL. IPL vandale 3 months they will be in India. Another 1 month if they do sightseeing, then all the IPL players, if they cross 120 days, they can start what? LLP. They will become DP for that year. Are you following, guys? Understood? Now I already told you in concept number 2, it can be individual or body corporate. Now what if Tata Motors and Tata Steel start LLP? They can start. Yes. Then how will I count residential status for a body corporate? For individual, I can count like this. Correct? So who can be designated partner? Individual or body corporate? Because we already saw this. Correct? Individual or body corporate. Are you understanding, guys? Okay. Individual or body corporate. Individual easy to count my 120 days. How I will count for body corporate? They are saying the body corporate has to appoint a nominee as an individual. Are you following, guys? That means follow very carefully, guys. If I have designated partners, or look at this combination. LLP has 24 partners. Example, in this 24 partners, 20 are individuals, 4 are designated partners. 4 are body corporates. Now in this 24, who should be designated partner? Any 2 from this 24 of the LLP's choice. It can be individual one body corporate. It can be both are individuals, or it can also be body corporate plus body corporate. Are you getting it? But if I am keeping both the 2 as body corporate, then what I should do, guys? Both body corporate should appoint a nominee. Tata Motors is the designated partner. They will appoint a nominee. What this nominee will do? That nominee has to be an individual, and I will count 120 days for the nominee. Are you following, guys? So out of 2 DPs, one should be resident, staying for more than or equal to 120 days. Other one can be anywhere in the world. Nobody cares. Are you getting it, guys? Now some more points with respect to designated partners. We are still in concept 7. Study matter designated partners goes until 2 sides, if I remember. I am just closing everything with respect to DPs over here itself. Are you all with me, guys? In one set. So DP na concept number 7. That's it. In study matter also DP is section 7, 8, 9. We are going to finish all of that. Okay. Now first, I will read these points and explain them. I just don't want to read, guys. DP has to give prior consent. Easier. Are you following, guys? He has to give prior consent. Just like how a director also has to give a consent before joining. Now here, if a DP leaves, what will happen? No problem. Look at this. I still have 24 partners in my example. Only one DP is leaving. He can leave in many ways. DP can die. Or DP could have not stayed in India for 120 days. Or DP could have become insolvent. Or DP could have resigned. DP could have become insolvent. In all these cases, they are saying no problem. If a DP leaves, appoint new DP within 30 days. Are you following, guys? Okay. Clear? Sir, in the 30 days, I appoint a panel, sir. Let's say for my LLP, Elon Musk and myself are designated partners. I resigned. Okay. Elon Musk also resigned. Now what will happen? In the remaining partners, see, minimum DP is 2, but I still have other partners. In the remaining partners, someone, if no DP is appointed, partner available is deemed to become DP. ROC will decide that. Randomly decide panniruvanga. Okay. And you have to intimate to ROC also. Are you following, guys? So you will appoint in 30 days and intimate to ROC. Next, what is DP terms? Define LLP agreement. Terms and agreements between designated partners, not that important. For director, we have something called DIN. No? What is DIN? Director identification number. Like how you have Aadhaar card. Every director will have a DIN number. Sir, what to do with DIN number? I should not first of all call it DIN number, because N itself stands for number. Now, for example, if Harini is a director in a company, if she gives me that number, now MCA website and the number if I type in, I can see what other companies she is a director. Currently, I am a director in 2 companies. Okay. If I put my DIN, it will show my startup Mind and company plus one more company I am director. It will show both those companies. I can be director in 10 companies also. It is just for a tracking. Are you following, guys? Okay. Like that, here for LLP, you have deepen. You can guess what is the full form, guys? Designated partner identification number. Clear? Are you all with me, guys? Hello? What is the responsibility? I told you already, guys. Designated partner is responsible for all the legal compliances. Look at this. Filing of returns, solvency report, all of that. And if something goes wrong, don't worry. Penalty will be imposed on LLP and designated partner. What is the punishment? There are 3 punishments, guys. Generally, if you know my classes, I never teach the punishment because there is nothing to teach in punishment. You just have to read. But I have summarized the 3 punishments in one place because in book it is there in 3 different pages and 3 different sections. Are you following? That means in your syllabus for DP, these are the only punishments. What are the punishments? See, I am not going to read inside. Come on, guys. Designated partner LLP 10,000, 100 per day maximum. No. Are you following, guys? Regular batch also I won't read this. What am I going to gain by doing this? Nothing. I will just tell you what is the punishment. If the DP is less than 2 or DP is not a resident. Okay, DP is less than 2 or DP is not resident means what? 120 days condition not met. Sir, how do I check 120 days? It just went and came back. Huh? Now it's there. Okay. So how do I check? Okay. How do I check 120 days? In reality, in FEMA also we have 182 days in Suluvan. Correct? That's how sir check pandrathu. Passport. Excellent. Clap for Harini, guys. Recording also. Okay. Passport, when you leave the country and come into entry, they put a stamp. Okay. And when you're traveling abroad, your data is tracked by government. So all that is automatically tracked. And you should also give declaration. Are you following, guys? Okay. So if less than 2 or DP is not resident, now what is the penalty here? Enjoy. Next, failure to file consent of DP to ROC in 30 days. Remember I told here, DP has to give a prior consent. That consent, if you don't file to ROC, you have another penalty, guys. Okay, you go through that penalty. And last one, I told you, once DP is reduced, you have to appoint new DP within. That's panla, sir. I didn't appoint the new DP. Don't worry. Vacancy of DP is not filled. Vacancy of DP is not filled or DP is not eligible. Why not eligible? Insolvent, unsound mind, minor. Okay, and the mind vandhuchna, again enjoy penalty. Are you following, guys? So at least now you know penalty is applicable in what all cases. Later at your end, you mug up these points. Are you following, guys? Clear? If you see, one thing I can tell you is this first penalty and third penalty is same. Only difference, sir, then why didn't you write them together? There is a small difference. In first case, liability is for designated partner because DP is dropping. In third case, DP illa, correct? Third case is what? Vacancy of DP not filled or DP is not eligible. So I don't have a DP. That's why look at this. In third case, liability is on the partner. Rest all amount is same. 10,000, 10,000, 100 per day. 1 lakh for LLP. Partner ku 50k. Are you following, guys? Understanding all of you. With this, we are done with the designated partner concept. Are you all with me, guys? Hello? Okay. Yeah, let me take some more concepts. Next, are you all with me? Are you following? How many of you here studying LLP for the first time? Anybody here? First time studying. Understanding? Super. That only gives me satisfaction that when someone studying first time, enough sir for my exam, 90 minutes, these are the notes. I can confidently tell you guys, this is more than enough. Even other chapter notes, if you ask me, I will tell, okay, yes, it's enough. But this LLP, I have made it very recently. I have recently made this. So I can tell you 100% confident. This is enough for LLP for exam. Okay. Clear, guys. Next, incorporation of an LLP. This concept is not yet tested. So far, the first 7 concepts, most of these are tested. In fact, don't worry. I have made notes in such a way that after a point, most of the concepts are new concepts not yet tested. In fact, whatever I have taught you so far is foundation. is basically your CA foundation syllabus. First we will finish that in the first 60-65 minutes, and then last 20-25 minutes we'll go for what is newly added in Inter. Okay, done guys, all of you with me? Now if you look at incorporation process, partnership firm, LLP and company, we have three things. For company it is very lengthy process. For partnership firm it is a very easy process, very easy. The complexity for an LLP is somewhere in between, middle of these two. Okay, what I have done, I have created like a steps guys, steps. Each step you will elaborate in the book in your exam. Okay, we have totally 6 steps, and once this 6 steps gets over, LLP is incorporated. That's it. Okay, step 1 na in exam, point number 1. Let me explain like a story guys. When you want to incorporate an LLP, first is you need 2 or more partners, and you also need 2 or more DPs. Let's say myself and let's say Elon Musk are starting LLP, then we need to have minimum 2 DPs. So first is to get 2 or more DPs. See, let me tell logic before this. You all registered for CA, not the exams. When you got your registration number, what number is that guys? SRO. If you're a student from North India, then number is it NRO or SRO only? SRO or NRO? You should tell me. SRO, S means South, student registration number. Student registration number, South registration number. NRO is for North then? Yes, you should tell me, I don't know. Okay, then for East will be ERO. West will be WRO. Sure? Check panni solunga enakku. Okay. As far as I know, we have all these 4. Okay. Fine, you check and tell. Okay, fine, leave that. For you to get this number, you have to apply to ICA website by submitting some documents, your 12th standard mark sheet, birth certificate, Aadhaar, then pay some fees. If everything is proper, they will get back and tell, congratulations, welcome to CA course. That day you would have been very happy. Vandichu CA registration. Okay. Now, same way over here, basic process in these 6 steps. I will tell you guys, don't look at the points. Let me tell like a story, it's simple. The designated partners will apply to the ROC and get certificate. While applying, we have to give an attachment. What attachment do you have to give? Attachment like name of the partners, address, name of the LLP, what business LLP is doing, which address you are in. These kind of attachments you give now, they will give you certificate. Are you following guys? But here, just like a company, before application, that there is one pre-step. What is pre-step? All of you have Instagram account. If you will be having more than one account also, correct? You will have one primary account, then 3-4 fake accounts. Name, photo, for putting all the troll comments, now you will use that account. Okay. Now, let's say when you are opening new account, first thing it will ask you is what? Because for the same mobile number and email, you can open multiple accounts. Suppose okay, fine. But first, when you are creating username, once you type username, one green tick will come. Username available, username not available. Once the username is available, then you have to click on next and then create the account. Correct? Say, I believe it's same for all apps, Snapchat or whatever. Correct? So, in Instagram, what is there? Same thing is followed here. First, when you're starting LLP, apply and get a name confirmation. Once that name is confirmed, in that name, submit the other documents and get certification. Now, I'll read the points, guys. Now, you have an overview in your head. First, there should be 2 or more designated partners. They have to obtain DPIN and DSC. What is DPIN? I already told you. Designated partner. Identification number. Sir, how to do this? Now I'm in a revision class. When I go for regular, I will show you. We go to the MCA website. Anga or option irukum. Obtain DPIN will be an option. I will get the DPIN and I will get DSC, digital signature certificate. Then I told you what is next thing. You have to go apply for name. Look at third point. Check for name availability. Are you all with me, guys? Check for name availability. Okay. So three things. Obtain two or more DPs. Follow, guys. Two or more DPs. They will get deep in DSC. They will get the name. Next to what they will do, electronic filing of documents. How you apply for CA Institute, here you will apply to ROC with some attachments. I will come to the attachments later, guys. I will come to the attachments later. You will apply in step number 4. Once you apply within 14 days, look at this, within 14 days, ROC will issue a certificate of incorporation. Just like how a company gets certificate of incorporation, LLP will get what, guys? Certificate of incorporation, and they will get something called LLPIN. How you have SIN for company, corporate identification number. Here you have something called LLPIN, limited liability partnership identification number. Are you following, guys? And this certificate will be signed by the registrar, and registrar will put the official seal. In regular class, I can show you that certificate. Are you following, guys? Registrar will sign and give a seal. Are you following? Within how many days of application they will respond? 14 days. Now, this is a case of interpretation of statutes where they shall respond of 14 days will be read as may respond. ROC can take a longer period. You can't question. Act is still saying 14, but it's a case where shall is read as may. Other example, I'm just connecting with iOS because we learn law like that. Okay. Next, are you following, guys? Now look at the beautiful difference. In Companies Act, when you are applying, you have to apply along with MOA and AOA. Inga apply kadiyadu. Here, after you get certificate of incorporation only, look at this, point 6. Within the next 30 days of getting certificate of incorporation, you will draft LLP agreement, which is mandatory, not optional. Sir, why is the law drafted like this? Why can't I draft this before itself? Why? Draft LLP agreement. Why? Unlike company where it's different. Why is it here? Drafting the LLP agreement is later. Very simple. See, I told you LLP is a combination of Partnership Act and Companies Act, making life simpler for you. In Partnership Act, deed was not mandatory. In Companies Act, it was mandatory before itself. So I need to find a midpoint. A midpoint is making it mandatory, but if I make this mandatory before itself, then the incorporation process again getting difficult. So I'm giving you just the relaxation of drafting it 30 days after you get the LLP. You can draft it before also, but after this you have to file it in E-Form 3 in 30 days. Are you following, guys? Process simpler. What are the 6 steps, guys? First, find 2 or more DPs. For these fellows, you find DPIN and DSC. Then you get the name. Then you will file to ROC. Wait for 14 days. ROC will give you certificate of incorporation with LLP PIN with their sign and seal. Then within 30 days, E-Form 3, LLP agreement. That's it. Full stop. Are you understanding, guys? Now we will see, sir, what are the attachments to give? What are the attachments to give? Very simple. You will give a double attachment, guys, like how you gave your mark sheet, etc. Nothing to mug up, guys. Look at me, very simple. The attachment is very, very simple. What they are saying, name of partners, name of LLP, address of partners, address of LLP, what business, that's it. In the information, somebody should certify. Are you getting it, guys? Again, don't mug up. Partner's name, partner's address. LLP name, LLP address. What business, somebody will certify. That's it. So, that certification comes in a statement. Rest all documents will come in a document called incorporation document. In Companies Act, we call this as SPICE form. Here we call it as E-Form Philip is the name. Phillips, but different spelling. E-Form Philip, F-I-L-L-I-P. Okay, E-Form Philip is the form, guys. Now, whatever I told you, guys, nothing extra is there. Promise, look at this. Name of LLP, business. Address of LLP, name and address of partners, other information. That's it. Are you going to mug up this, guys? No. And I told you, what statement you will give? declaration. Someone should declare everything is true and fair. That's CS, money. But not just the CS, along with CA, they are saying advocate, CA, CSR, CMA. Same thing is there in Companies Act Incorporation. One of these four people should declare that all information is true and fair. And any other subscriber of the LLP agreement, which is nothing but the designated partner. Are you following, guys? Are you all understanding? So the DP plus one of these four people will sign and say everything is true and fair. How much you're going to charge for this sign is your choice. Okay. You are not charging for the sign alone, guys. Tomorrow after you qualify, who will take care of all these 6 steps? You. Practically. Client is a doctor who wants to start a doctor clinic LLP. He doesn't even know what is DSC. From here to here, you have to take care of all the 6 steps. For that you can charge 20-25,000, your wish. Some firms charge 2 lakhs for the same thing. Some firms will charge 2,000 for the same thing. Big Fours kita ponana 10 lakhs, 2 lakhs. Mid-size firm na 20, 30, 40. More, what to say, competitive consulting firms na 2,000. Some people will tell I will do for free also. Depends on you guys. See, same thing, same work only. It's like buying a Nike shoes, buying one Bata shoes. Okay. Are you getting it? Why somebody is doing for free? Why they do it for free? Once LLP is incorporated, subsequent forms I will file. No, there I will get money. Are you getting? This is about business, guys. This is pure business. Of course, when you get into business, competition will be there. Is there any business without competition? Irkadu. If you are doing a good business, that means what? Competition will come. When competition comes, you have to be smart. You have to be smart, you have to play your game. The smartest wins. That's it. Okay. Exam also same. The smartest student gets through. Are you following, guys? Now, in the 6 steps, I gave wrong information, sir. Address is wrong, name is wrong, attachments are wrong, sign is wrong, some wrong information. What will happen? Fine, penalty. Look at this. Look at this. Wrong information. Thank you. Imprisonment up to 2 years and fine up to 10,000 to 5 lakhs. Are you all following, guys? Are you all with me? Hello? Easier? Clear? Are you able to learn with the class itself? That's it. Next, concept number 9. Kuti concept. Registered office of LLP. Just like how company has registered office, correct? For all the communications, LLP also should have a registered office. Look at this. Mandatory for all communications. What communication? Post or registered post, you will intimate them. If there is a change in registered office also, you will intimate ROC. That's it. If you don't intimate, penalty. Nothing great, guys. It's a separate concept, so I'm taking it up. Clear? All of you with me, guys? Next. Don't worry, guys. I'm going concept wise only. Next is effect of registration. One of my favorite concepts, and one you also know this. Do you remember in Companies Act, when a company is incorporated, company can sue, company can be sued, company has separate legal entity, company can buy assets in its own name, company can incur liabilities in own name. In Companies Act, it is section number 9, effect of registration. Copy, change section number. Section 14 is effect of registration in LLP. Are you all with me, guys? Okay. So what they are saying, you can sue and you can also be sued. Common seal is optional. Same thing. And look at all the other points. Same. Copy paste. Company can acquire, own, hold, dispose property, whether it's movable or immovable. Where we saw this? Section 9. Are you following? Effect of registration, that is the date. The date on which you get certificate of incorporation. No. That is the date when company is born. Company's birthday. So that day only company becomes artificial judicial person. Here LLP. That day only LLP becomes artificial judicial person when it can enter into all transactions. They are documenting that in section 14, effect of registration. Are you all with me, guys? Clear? Now, 10 concepts done. That means half of the chapter is done. Are you following, guys? I told you 90 minutes from the time we start discussing, guys. Plus or minus 10-15 minutes. Don't ask me in the end. Okay. Minus la varadu, plus da varum. Okay. Fine. Now next is name related provisions. Yeah. Name related provisions. This is very confusing for students usually. From section 15 to 17, all the name related provisions, I have put it in one place. First, if you studied Companies Act, same concepts, slight changes. That's it. This same thing is there in Companies Act. Same thing we have it here. I will tell you the changes also. So it will be a comparative learning. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. So far easy or difficult, guys? Okay. Now name related. Look at this. You think logically, guys, for a name. In life of an LLP, logically what I'm going to discuss now, I'm giving you a quick overview. When LLP starts, it has a name. So how do I get the name when I start? Then during the life of LLP, you have to use the term LLP. Like how for private limited, you use private. For public, you use limited. OPC, we use OPC. Section 8 company, they say use the term club chambers. Like that here, you have to use LLP. Then during the life, two things can happen. LLP by itself is changing the name, or second, LLP is forced to change the name. How that's all. When I start the LLP, what it is, during the life, I am changing by myself, I am being forced to change. And the end, when you close down the LLP, that's it, LLP shut down. That's it. For this, what are the provisions? First one, when you start an LLP, you have to do reservation of name. Reservation of name for LLP is 3 months. LLP is 3 months. Same provision we have in Companies Act. If you remember, in Companies Act, they say if it's a new company, the name will be reserved for 20 days. If it's an existing company, the name will be reserved for 60 days. Do you remember, guys? No, sir, I don't remember. Same thing. In a company, new, sir, what do you mean by reservation? Very simple. When you open Instagram account, you will put the name, username. Appo a green tick varuma. As long as that green tick is there with you, nobody can open LLP in that name. Are you following, guys? Nobody can open LLP in Instagram account in that name. What you should do, before that green tick goes away, your internet connection should not go. You have to complete the sign up by putting OTP, email, mobile number. Correct? Then that account is yours. Sir, what if I got green tick? Then I forgot. I saw class. I went back after 1 hour. Page refreshed. That name will be available. May or may not be available. Then I have to put underscore, dot, 34. That number add panikano pinnadi. Correct? Like that. Once, look at this. Incorporation. Look at this. Step 3. Check name availability. Once name is reserved for you, it is reserved for you for how many days here for LLP? We just now saw 3 months for LLP. For company, new company means within this time you have to initiate step 4. What is that? Electronic filing of documents. That means once name is ready for you, you are having a time limit of 3 months. Within the 3 months, you have to complete all of this. Are you getting it now, guys? Complete what? Complete the incorporation document, flip document, and statement of getting signed. They are giving you 3 months time. Is that sufficient, guys? Okay. Ade company means he is giving how much? 20 days. But they also have another provision in Companies Act. If 20 days are not enough, you can extend by another 20 days. That also not enough, sir. Then you can again extend by another 20 days. Are you following? This is Companies Act, not LLP. Are you okay with me doing comparative learning, guys, like this? Hello? Okay. So, in company, you basically have 60 days. What do you mean by 60 days? In second 60 days is for existing company. Directly he is giving you 60. If it's a new company, first he gives you 20. If you want, extend by 20. Otherwise, extend by another 20. Are you all with me, guys? Following? Hello? Same thing for LLP. Now we are in LLP. I can't tell, don't read the other one. That also is relevant for exam. LLP is how many months, guys? 3 months. Can I start a company called Anti-India LLP? Can I start Down Government LLP? No. So like that they are saying, the name that you are applying, same as Companies Act, no name should be undesirable. No name should be undesirable, or it should be identical or too nearly representing some other company, LLP or registered trademark. Such an important provision, amendment area. Amendment and not even tested once. Beautiful provision. Okay. Let's take a company called Jubilant Foods Limited. What is it, guys? Jubilant Foods Limited. Are you all with me, guys? Jubilant Foods. What is Jubilant Foods? What is Jubilant Foods? All of you at least ate once in Domino's Pizza. ஒரு வேளை சாப்பிட்ருக்கீங்களா? Hello? That only is Jubilant Foods. Entity name, look at this. The company's name is Jubilant Foods. The registered trademark is what you all know. Domino's Pizza. Are you following? Clear? So if I am starting LLP today, I can start LLP in the name, I cannot start LLP in the name of Domino's or Jubilant Foods. Can I start Domino's with a double S? Domino's with two S? No. Identical na okay, or too nearly resembles you can't start. Can I start Pomino's? Yeah. Domino's ku Pomino's difference irke. Pronunciation should not, that name should not reflect Domino's. Are you following, guys? Clear? That decision is left to ROC to decide. Are you understanding, guys? In study mat one example is that Sun Pictures, I am starting Surya Pictures. Allowed? How same? No. Meaning is the same? No. Spelling I'm putting Surya, Surya Pictures. Sun Pictures, Surya Pictures, same. Not allowed. That means it too nearly resembles. Are you following? So then what is the amendment here? Beautiful amendment. Again, the person who did amendments for LLP is very smart, guys. Amazing amendment. I don't even know if people realize this. Your LLP should not resemble name of an existing company, LLP or registered trademark, but it can resemble partnership. Earlier, partnership also was there in that list. Now they removed it. That means if I have, for example, if CA classroom is a partnership, I can tomorrow start CA classroom LLP. Are you getting it? Why are they allowing resembling partnership? Anyone? They are trying to promote and influence you to register an LLP. Don't remain in partnership. Are you getting it? How beautifully indirect solran LL partnership la we will not give you defense. Are you getting it, guys? Now my question is this. Okay, let's continue. Sir, for exam, what is important, sir? Once LLP is your reserving name, it should not be undesirable, identically representing any other company, LLP or registered trademark, not trademark under registration, registered trademark. Then they are saying the name will be reserved for 3 months. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understanding? And you should also use the term LLP or limited liability partnership next to that. Are you all with me, guys? Hello? Now comes the beautiful point. Same concept, rectification of name. Rectification of name, same as section number 16 in Companies Act. Rectification of name. Here what they are saying, same. This concept is Companies Act, same, guys. What is the difference in Companies Act and here? Companies Act, I told you, it's 20 and 60 days. Here it is 3 months. Okay, now imagine I am starting a company called Domino's only, guys. Okay, but my spelling is DOMMINNOOSS. Ellame double vechta. Okay, same Domino's. Double D, double O, double M, double. Everything double. One caps, one small. Okay, somehow ROC gave the permission. Okay, somehow ROC gave the permission. So now I have a name which ideally I should not be having, but you will still pronounce as Domino's. How will you pronounce? Double D, double O, double M, double A. How pronounce பண்ணுவீங்க? Domino's தான் சொல்ல போறீங்க. We can't think of. So it is resembling. But by mistake or because of suitcase, ROC gave the name. Okay. Now, if you are the founder of Domino's, will you care if you look at this? You may not care. Now, Domino's is there in all the countries in the world. US la irukku, Europe la irukku, India la irukku. You are starting in Chennai. in some Mylapore, Domino's, double, you think they will come from there and put case on you? No. But if they want to file a case on you, they can file. Who will file? The original Domino's will file on the fake double Domino's. Are you getting, guys? That case should be filed only within 3 years of incorporation of the fake name. That means, follow carefully, guys. Look at this. The original Domino's is there from 1980s. Vechukong. Now in 2025 May month, let's say fake Domino's came. That means the original Domino's should file a case for rectification to the regional director before May 2028. Are you following, guys? Sir, for 3 years they never filed a case, sir. What will happen? Nothing will happen. After this, the two brands will coexist. Domino's and double Domino's, like Adidas and Abibas. Now you all know Abibas also. What Adidas should have done in the starting, stop panniruknu. They never cared. Now they can't do anything. Why? 3 years are over. Now Abibas also is an established name. You all know that. That means Abibas also put hard work for establishing Abibas. Now they cannot tell change. That's why they're giving you how much time? 3 years. Sir, for exam, what remember? File within 3 years. Same provision. Thankfully, same provision as Companies Act. Copy paste, copy paste. Companies Act section 16 also same 3 years. Here also same 3 years. Once you file to RD, same. This timeline also I have copied from Companies Act only, guys. LLP has copied. RD will ask you to change the name within 3 months. Change in 3 months from RD order. RD, once they give you order, you have to change within 3 months. Then once you change, within the next 15 days, intimate ROC, and within the next 30 days, ROC will give you new certificate of incorporation with the new name. Are you following, guys? That means in the 3 months munadi, I can add another timeline, 3 years. So what is the summary? Within 3 years, the company has to complain. If they complain, RD will pass an order. Once they pass order, we have to change within 3 months. And once I change, intimate ROC in 15 days. And ROC will give a new certificate of incorporation. Same as Companies Act, this one. Are you understanding, guys? So these are all the name related provisions in full LLP itself, whichever page you are. So to summarize this one in 1 minute quickly in Gen Z speed, you have to use the name LLP or Limited Liability Partnership. When you are applying for name, your name will be held for 3 months. Ensure it's not desirable or identical to an existing company LLP or registered trademark. That means it can be identical to a partnership. Then if some other person wants to file a suit to ROC because the name is very similar, for rectification of name, they have to apply within 3 years of incorporation. Then ROC will pass an order. You have to change within 3 months. Then intimate ROC in 15 days. And you will get new certificate of incorporation in 30 days. Are you all with me? Following, guys? Hello? Following. Let me quickly finish off another 2 or 3 more concepts. We are done with the 11 concepts. After this, concept size will keep reducing. Kuti concepts. Okay, next. Financial another 10 minutes, guys. Then I will give a break for this. Financial disclosures. Are you all with me, guys? Okay. Financial disclosures. How in Companies Act you follow 92 filing of annual return, 137 filing of FS. Like that, LLP has 2 things to be filed. How many things, guys? 2 things. Let me do a comparative study. Here annual return is section 35. In Companies Act it is section number 92. In Companies Act, annual return has to be filed to the ROC within 60 days from AGM. Correct? Here annual return has to be filed within 60 days, but from financial year end. Why not AGM? LLP doesn't have AGM. That's it. Are you following, guys? Are you getting the comparative study, guys? Okay. So what is the comparative study? For Companies Act, within 60 days from AGM, you will file to ROC. Here, you will file within 60 days from end of financial year to ROC. Sir, annual return contains what details? It doesn't contain FS details. Remember guys, here our Companies Act, no FS details. What details are contained? It has details like, I'm repeating, it has details like annual return. There are details like what business you did, who are the new partners, who are the partners leaving during the year, what are the new things you have done, all those things. Okay. Second, we have section 137 in Companies Act, filing of financial statements. Financial statements should be filed from AGM to the ROC within 30 days. Section 137. I'm revising that also for you, correct? Now, here, statement of account and solvency. Adena filing of FS, it's called statement of account, not statement of financial statements. And what is beautifully newly added here is statement of solvency. What do you mean by statement of solvency? A beautiful addition, guys. See, the advantage of LLP is liability is limited. You need to prove to ROC that every year, if I close the business today, my assets are more than my liabilities. If my assets are 300, maybe my liabilities is 250. So if I close the business today, I am still a solvent entity nu prove pannu. Are you following, guys? But this has to be filed when, if somebody tells me the logic here, that means you are learning it rightly. This has to be filed within 6 months from end of financial year and signed by DP. Why 6 months from end of financial year? Why not AGM or something else? No AGM for LLP. Okay. Apuna I can keep same 60 days, no? Why 6 months? Excellent. Again clap for Harini, guys. Why? Yes. Divya. Again clap for Divya, guys. Okay. The reason is because you need time to prepare accounts. So even though AGM is held within 6 months from end of financial year, that means they already had 6 months for AGM. Now additional only 30 days. Therefore here 6 months from end of financial year. Done, guys. Sir, what to remember for exam? Statement of accounts and solvency signed by DP, file within 6 months from end of financial year. Annual return, file within 60 days from financial year. And are you all following, guys? Clear? Understood? All of you with me, guys? Not filing now, penalty, guys. Same penalty for both. Go through the penalty at your end. Same penalty for both non-filing. Clear, guys? Understanding? Now you tell me, LLP should maintain books of accounts in double entry or single entry? Double entry. Cash basis or accrual basis? That is the next one. How we have section 128 in Companies Act of maintaining books of accounts. Very important MCQ question. LLP is allowed to maintain books of accounts in cash or accrual. Beautiful point, guys. Idella test pannu MCQ. In company only accrual. Sir, why LLP they are allowing cash basis? Relaxation. Are you getting it, guys? Tomorrow they may amend. But now they are allowing cash or accrual. Of course, double entry. It should be kept where, guys? Registered office. Are you following, guys? So this is concept number 12, which talks about provisions related to financial disclosures. Are you following, guys? Provisions related to financial disclosures. Are you understanding? Clear? All of you with me, guys? Okay. No, book partnership. Here we don't have a concept of shareholders, no. So any partner can inspect books of accounts. Of course, partner has a basic right to inspect, but I can remove that right in LLP agreement if I want. Okay. Of course, DP will have the right. Okay. Next concept, this is section number 12. What is section number 133 of Companies Act? Company has to follow accounting standards. Here, same provision, 34A. LLP has to follow accounting standards. Are you following, guys? Okay. Next, I'll just take 2 more concepts and close, guys. For this session, I mean. With this, when I close here, we will be done with 14 out of 20 concepts. Easier. We just have another, I think, we will just be having 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. LLP will be done. Okay. Quickly, let me finish these 2. Just now somebody asked, sir, Divya asked, inspection panlaman. That is the next question. Inspection of documents by registrar, section 36. From here, like in fact, yeah, till this financial disclosures, till concept 12 is your foundation syllabus, guys. Now proceeding, these are all new concepts. Look at this. Any person can inspect documents of registrar. He just have to pay fees, and he can inspect annual return or FS or solvency filings. You cannot, any person means not necessarily partner. Yaar vena irkalam. You, me, anybody, just go to MCA website, pay 150 rupees or whatever the fees is and go inspect. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. Next, last concept for this session, and then we'll move on to next one. Section 32 and 33 called contributions. The term is fancy, concept is daba, guys. Daba concept, fancy concept, yet to be tested. Okay. Before I get into that, if a partner is contributing one car to the partnership firm, can you tell me the entry, guys? In the books of the firm, in books of firm, what is the entry firm will pass if partner is contributing a car? Can someone tell me entry? Car account, debit to partners capital. Correct? Now this is whose asset from now? Firm's asset, but it will be in form of partners capital. Correct? Partners capital. Are you all with me, guys? Understanding? Same thing here is called contribution. Look at this. Basically, follow, guys. Basically, whatever the partner is contributing to the LLP, whatever is contributing to the LLP is called contributions. Are you all with me, guys? Hello? Now, coming to partner, that only is there here in study mat. It's 2 sections, paragraph. Look at this. Left hand side, contribution to LLP, tangible, movable or immovable, money or promissory note you can contribute. What will be the entry? Particular asset account debit to the partner's contribution account. Are you following? Understanding how I did car here? Are you understanding? Second, obligation to contribute depends on agreement. Meaning, do you remember in Companies Act we have something called guarantee company? Guarantee company is there. Like that here, partner will promise to contribute sometimes in the future also. I am ready to contribute in the future. Are you getting it, guys? So that future contribution also will be defined in the agreement. That's saying, don't worry, tomorrow if money is not sufficient, I will contribute 1/10 of the liability needed. Like that, they can decide whatever they want. So all the contribution done in the past or what you are going to do in the future, all contributions is of partner in LLP will be accounted here in partner's contribution account. Are you following? Easy? I told you term is fancy, but concept is daba concept. Lastly, what they are saying, look at this. The third party or creditor extending credit to LLP based on above obligation can use this guarantee. Meaning, let me explain. Let's say a partner told an LLP agreement that I will contribute 1000 rupees in the future. Okay. Now one creditor is coming and giving credit for 200. He is giving this credit even though company is loss making because of the contribution guarantee given by the partner. So either security or use panni, he can give creditor. In the future if LLP is not repaying, the creditor can use this as guarantee. Are you following, guys? Understanding? See, simply I'm telling, Divya, please come on. You enter into a transaction with the company where you give a loan of 5 crores. Divya is saying, Ayo, LLP on the solvency, I'm scared. I'm saying, don't worry. I will make a contribution now for the future if something goes wrong. Let me amend the LLP agreement. Based on my contribution guarantee, Divya gave loan of 5 crores. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Contribution past the future. That's it. Understanding, guys? This is concept number 14. Are you all with me, guys? Okay. So we just have 15 to 20 concepts, but here offline we'll take a small break and then get back. Recording also you can watch in the next part. Are you all following, guys? Clear? with this LLP we have done significant. 70% of LLP is done, guys. Easy or difficult, guys? Hello? Fine. Thank you for this session. Any doubts before I close? Fine. Hi guys, welcome back to LLP after a long time. Last time I kept telling we had 20 concepts and we are done with 14 concepts up to contribution. We'll keep continuing, guys. Maybe you are watching this as a merged video also or separate. We'll continue. Next to concept number 15, just few more to go with the LLP will be done, guys. Some miscellaneous kuti concepts that we have in our syllabus. Quickly I will run through. These are all the handwritten notes which I wrote, guys. My handwriting means you can find out. It will be a little bit shabby. First, the section 29 talks about partner by holding out. Just like Indian Partnership Act. What is partner by holding out? Somebody who is not a partner but representing himself as a partner in the LLP, then LLP is liable to his acts. Are you following, guys? If the partner is coming and saying, okay, I did something, then LLP has to pay for that. Are you following? If, for example, I am not a partner of Sangeeta Hotels, but I am going and acting as a partner. I go and take a loan on behalf of LLP, which is within my authority, then LLP has to pay. Are you following, guys? That's it. Next, inspection of documents by registrar. Yes, anybody can inspect documents of LLP, whatever is filed. You just have to pay the fees, go and inspect. Go to ROC website, pay the fees and inspect. Are you following, guys? Next, power of registrar to obtain information. Look at this. If the registrar wants information from LLP, either from the present or former partner, I will send a notice, he will give the information. No reply, sir. Rukmani is the partner in LLP. I sent her notice. She is the old partner, so she is not replying. She is saying, ayo, with the LLP I don't have any association. So she never replied. If there is no reply, penalty. Even if you are former partner. Are you following, guys? Penalty also she never paid. No replied. Summon to public office. Bring her to the court. Are you following, guys? What they are asking? Information is kekrang. Why are you not giving it? That means something is wrong. Are you following, guys? These are some miscellaneous kuti concepts, guys. Don't write kuti concepts on an exam. Small concepts. 15 done. Now question number 16 or concept number 16 in our note. Simple. I have given it like a chart. In the book it's a big paragraph. More than enough. Sir, what do you mean by compounding of offenses? Vishnu Priya is used to doing a lot of offense. Red signal, she will never stop. For her, red is green. Green also is green. Like ma'am, Niveda ma'am, always when she's driving, I will get scared. She will never stop in red. And she will never stop in green also. How many times I'll tell stop, but she will never stop. She'll tell no, I will be driving it's like this only. Okay. Orange means she will take. Orange means we can go like that. Okay. So offense she will never follow. Okay. Sorry, offense. She will never follow rules. So it becomes an offense. Like that, imagine Vishnu Priya is a partner of LLP, filing all the returns or all the complaints, nothing done. Now the penalty itself has piled up so much that she doesn't know what is the penalty. One day she realized, she watched some YouTube motivation video and she realized, okay, fine, let me become good now. So she wants to go and rectify all the mistakes. See, if you are doing mistakes, if you want to rectify, it's good. That only is this section. Compounding of offenses. Compounding now. What to say? Waiving of offenses. How to do, sir? Look, understood logic. How to do? Very simple. The partner will make application to the registrar. Registrar is saying, ayo, all this I don't know, pa. Go to the bigger boss. Big boss ponga. Go to regional director. We will forward the complaint to the regional director. Or I can forward to any other officer authorized by central government but not below the rank of regional director. Minimum it should be region head. Are you following, guys? Now this regional director can compound the offense. What he can do? He can waive off. How? Give him suitcase. Give him suitcase and you can waive off. That suitcase only here what they are saying, give fees. Director sultan. Instead of suitcase, if you give some fees, I will compound. But Vishnu Priya is saying, ayo, that's why I'm coming here. My penalties all put together is 10 lakhs. He's saying, no problem, give me 2 lakhs. It's enough. So what they're saying, reasonable sum if you give, it's enough. But that reasonable sum cannot be lower than the minimum payable. See, the actual penalty payable itself has some minimum to maximum. So it should be in the range of minimum to maximum penalty. Minimum 10,000 penalty, maximum 50k. Go and beg, okay, pay 10,000. instead of paying 10, 50. Are you following, guys? Clear? Now I made mistake. First time I'm making a mistake. Police red signal, I went off. Okay. Second time also you're doing same thing. What police will tell? Yesterday only I saw you here. No. Again you came back. Again you came back. Daily checking, you're getting caught. Okay. First time na they will leave, guys. But if you keep doing the same thing again and again and again, that's not mistake. That's fraud. Sir, I have a girlfriend, sir. I'm cheating, sir. Every time I will keep cheating, sir. I have multiple girlfriends. Then that's not mistake. That's your character. So they are saying, one time you make a mistake, the other person can forgive you. But daily you are coming and doing, you can't beg for, what to say, exception. So here exception they are saying, if you do a second offense within 3 years, it cannot be compounded. Are you all with me, guys? Second offense within 3 years cannot be compounded. So simple, sir. Go to registrar. Registrar will forward to regional director or not a rank below regional director. They can compound, fees to compound, minimum and maximum of penalty, and second offense cannot be compounded. Once they give you order of compounding, what you should do? Go back and tell our ROC, hey Vandichpa. Say ROC, I told first ROC, he forwarded. Now RD gave me compounding order. Intimate ROC within 7 days after the compounding is done. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Now in this compounding process, you did more fraud. You are not cooperating with the officer. He asked suitcase. He asked 5 suitcases. You are giving only 1 suitcase. Like that some fight came. Then any non-cooperation in compounding, they will double the actual penalty. You went for reduction of penalty, they will give you gift double. You didn't give him gift, he is giving you gift double. Are you following, guys? Understood? This is compounding of offenses. Are you all understanding, guys? Simple. Apply to registrar, he will forward to RD. RD will compound it minimum to maximum. If you are coming second time within the same 3 years for same offense, no compounding. Once you get the order, intimate registrar within 7 days. Non-cooperation, double the penalty. Enjoy. Are you following, guys? This is concept number 16. Next, concept number 17. Assignment and transfer of partnership interest. Very simple. Sir, I am a partner in a firm, sir. Okay. But I don't want those profits for myself. My brother or my sister is there. My sister is studying. She needs some pocket money. So I'm telling, in this LLP, whatever profit I'm getting, no, give it to my sister. That's called assignment and transfer of partnership interest. Are you following, guys? The partner's right in LLP can be transferred to others. What kind of right I can transfer? Look at this. You can only transfer share of profits or share of losses. I'm giving it to my sister. She will be happy. She is getting her money. Are you following, guys? But my sister cannot come and manage the LLP. She can't do other work. She can't come and ask questions. So I am only assigning or transferring my interest. I am not transferring my rights. Are you following, guys? So that person cannot manage the LLP or the person cannot access information of LLP. Are you getting it, guys? So basically, if share of profits is going to my sister, she will get share of profits. She can't question. She can't take decisions. She can't ask how this breakup and all came. She can't get access for information. Are you following? So assignment of partnership interest does not lead to dissolution. That's what. This does not lead to dissolution or disassociation of partners with the firm. I am still associated. Just that I am transferring some right which I had to somebody else. Are you following, guys? Understood? Easily understanding? Say I am not going in regular speed. At the same time I am not going in marathon speed. Teaching you the concept. Simple notes are here. Remember that for exam. Are you understanding, guys? Rukmini following? So this concept is done. Next, conversion of LLP. Big concept. Okay, big concept. All these concepts what I am discussing are not there in CA foundation. Okay, not there in CA foundation, newly added in CA inter and yet to be tested. Previous compounding, inspection before that, transfer, all these are yet to be tested in any of the CA inter exams because first time it's even coming into CA syllabus. So they will start testing these only now. Okay. Conversion of LLP. Simple, sir. Firm can be converted to LLP, section 55. Private limited can be converted to LLP, section 56. Sir. Public company can be converted to LLP and they have the schedule. Whatever conversion you do, this leads to registration and effect of conversion. What will happen, sir? After conversion, how to convert? Thankfully, not in syllabus. How to convert? Not in syllabus, because that conversion is given in second schedule, third schedule, fourth schedule. What is there in the schedule? Nalla vela not in syllabus. Okay. But if the conversion takes place, if the private company, public company or firm gets converted to LLP, what will happen? I will tell you. The 4 effect of registration, 4 points. First, I will get certificate of registration. Easy. Registrar will give certificate of registration. Are you following? Okay. Now, very simple. Earlier I was a firm. Earlier I was what, guys? Firm. Now I became LLP. Who is governing the firm? Firm is governed by district collector, all of that. Okay, va? LLP is governed by ROC. Correct? So what they are trying to say, intimate old ROC and new authority. Sorry, intimate the current ROC, new ROC and old authority within 15 days of change. So go to the old district collector and tell him, bye bye, thank you. Come to the new ROC and tell, from now I have to report to you. Welcome, hi, introduce myself. Even if it is private company to LLP conversion, intimate the new ROC, intimate the old authority. Sir, for me both are same, sir, but tell him within 15 days. Are you following, guys? This will mainly come in case of partnership to LLP or change of location from one city to another city or state. Are you following, guys? So what is the implication of conversion? You get certificate of, look at this, you get certificate of registration, intimate within 15 days. All the stakeholders of LLP, creditors, members, partners, all those people, partners, shareholders, have to follow the schedules, and whatever is given in schedule you have to follow. Sir, what is schedule? Syllabus le liye. Schedule 2, schedule 3, schedule 4 for that conversion. Whatever is there, follow. Okay, fine. Practically I will see, guys. Just be aware, I have to follow schedules. Okay. Now simple. All the assets and liabilities of the previous entity will now become assets and liabilities of the current entity. Like what is it? Assets and liabilities, tangible, intangible, shall vest into the new LLP. An old firm or company will be removed from the registrar list. Basically, dabba points, guys. What are the 4 dabba points? If I have to summarize, don't write dabba in exam. First, get certificate of. This is like section 9 in Companies Act. Effect of registration, but at the time of conversion. What is the effect when conversion happens? I will get a new certificate of incorporation. Once you got to inform the concerned old and new party in 15 days. All the stakeholders, don't write stakeholders, the partners, shareholders are bound by what is given in schedule. Then all the assets and liabilities shall vest to the new LLP automatically. Now LLP is the owner. Transfer of ownership. LLP is the owner. And lastly, old name, remove it. Sir, I created new Instagram account. Old account, you are still using it. Doesn't matter. But here, old partnership, old private, you have to remove it from the registrar of company list. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Vishnu Priya following? Easy. This and all they have not tested, guys. I will tell you which is important. This is okay, it's not that important, not C category, B category topic you can keep. Fine. Booklets, big points. I have taken the crisp points, more than enough for LLP. Almost done, guys. 19 ku vantom. Okay. Fine. 19 concept we are done. Compromise, arrangement and reconstruction of LLP. Okay. Big concept in study mat. New addition. What is compromise? Sanda irukku. Between the partners or creditors, if there is a fight, how to compromise? Sir, LLP has 4 partners. Let's say the 4 partners are A, B, C and D. C and D went off to one team, A and B went off to another team. Now how will they pass resolution? Imagine each of them has equal powers, 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. 50-50. 50 is saying yes, 50 is saying no. Or with the creditors, some fight is going on. Fights are normal. How many times you are fighting in life, guys? Correct? So business na fight will come. For that, act itself is saying, Sanda podadinga vaanga. I have a separate chapter called compromise and arrangement. Court to judge will sit. Come on, all of you, come, guys. Let's do compromise arrangement. If a scenario like that comes, how to do, sir? How to do? You have to apply to tribunal. Panchayathukku ponu. Go to a tribunal will take care of this issue because you guys are not able to solve. See, husband wife divorce comes now, what they will do? They'll go to court. What court will tell her? No, 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 you have to wait. Recently, one of my friend got married. Within 2 months, she wanted to get divorced. So it's okay, it's her choice. You can't judge her. What you said, within 2 months, divorce, house within 2 months. She was not happy. That guy was not treating her well. She wants to have a better life. So it's fine. You can't be like, sir, what, sir? We are in 2025, guys. Okay. Let the person do what they want in their life. Are they happy? Okay. So now they are saying, why we went off. The exam also is nearby. Come back here. Compromise and arrangement between LLP with partner and creditors. So how you go to court and court will tell. Like, see, when you want to go to divorce also, it depends if both parties are giving consent. One is saying yes, one is not saying yes. Who will take care of the kid or kids if there are kids? What about property? Like that here, if there is a compromise, you can go to a tribunal, but partners and creditors with whomever is there, 3/4 in value have to agree to go to tribunal itself. Are you following? So these 4 people, 50-50, we can't go. Hey, for resolution, let's go to court. 3/4 should agree. Are you following? When you apply to tribunal, tribunal is saying, Vanga. Give me all details, material facts of LLP, latest FS, you give it to me. Details of pending investigation. I want to know everything about you. Then tribunal will take time for case. Now this is one panchayat case. They will take more time. They will take how much ever time they want. They will enjoy. Whenever judge feels boring, he will call. Okay, call that case. Then after all that gets over, they will finally pass an order. That order, once it's passed, you have to file to ROC within 30 days. What can be the order? How to amicably sort this? Are you following, guys? Creditor is saying my 1 crore is not paid. Okay, fine. Take 70 lakhs. Settle the matter. Are you understanding, guys? Simple. So what is compromise arrangement? Creditors and partners with whomever you have fight, 3/4 in value should agree to apply to tribunal. With that attachment, latest FS, details of pending investigation, material facts of LLP will be given. They will pass order, inform ROC within 30 days. In this, I gave wrong information, trying to play around with tribunal, slapping the judge, all those things. You have some LLP and designated partner penalty, guys. Slapping judge and all, where a penalty? Ulla potruvaanga jail. Jail they will put you, guys. Don't tell 10,000 rupees only. No sir, I will do it. No. This is penalty for not following this section, guys. Be very clear. Okay, wow. So once they pass the order, very beautiful point over here. Once tribunal passes the order, they can change it. Are you following, guys? Because what if some information given is not true? So to ensure things go on a smooth manner, the tribunal can supervise the compromise and arrangement, make modifications to order for resolution if provided, to work on a satisfactory basis. Are you all getting it, guys? Hello, all of you with me? New concept, so I'm taking time. Simple. You go read this in study mat. I will challenge you, guys. Go read this in study mat or read anywhere else. I might have taken time for LLP, but look how simple the notes are. Exam this comes now, you know what to write. 3/4, 30 days. What are the attachments? Tribunal can change the order. That's it. Simple notes, guys. Are you following? Clear? Next. Yes. Yeah. 3/4 should pass resolution to go to tribunal. If 3/4 resolution case under can't go to tribunal. First you get the 3/4. Are you getting it, guys? Okay. Next, provision, same, within the same section. I still have some more concepts over here. Provision for facilitating reconstruction and amalgamation. Look at this. What is the heading? Compromise arrangement or reconstruction. I just finished compromise and arrangement. Now going to reconstruction or amalgamation. Amalgamation or reconstruction. Think of accounts, internal reconstruction or amalgamation. Simple. First point, LLP can amalgamate with, but LLP cannot amalgamate with company. Important point. MCQ la kekalam. That's it. LLP with company not allowed. LLP with company allowed. Are you following, guys? Easy, because legal complications are not there. Okay, LLP with company, how I'll do? Inga there are members, inga there are partners. How I'll give shares? One entity doesn't have shares. Are you getting it, guys? That's it. Proper MCQ question. Now, for this, when this, I will come here. In previous compromise, no. In previous compromise, tribunal can order you to amalgamate the LLP. So tribunal is saying, you are all fighting with yourself, but you are doing a good business. Amalgamate with some other LLP, bigger LLP. let them take over the management. நீ வேலையை மட்டும் பண்ணு. Are you following us? You just do the work. So in previous compromise, tribunal can pass any order. One such order, I'm repeating, in previous compromise, tribunal can pass any order. One such order is for amalgamation of LLPs. If amalgamation of LLP order is passed, then you have to intimate ROC within 30 days. Intimate ROC within 30 days. Simple, sir. So far, what to remember? LLP plus LLP allowed. LLP company not allowed. Either I can go for amalgamation myself or tribunal will pass order for amalgamation. After this, simple points. Just like your amalgamation chapter in accounts, they are just doing revision of amalgamation chapter here, guys. Nothing. Who is transferor company? Who is transferee company? You know that. Selling company will transfer all assets and liabilities to transferee company. Sir, old legal case, it will continue. Yes. So all the legal proceedings will continue. Oh, see, Vodafone idea amalgamated to become V. If there are some case against Vodafone, that case is still continuing. No, there's a huge case against Vodafone. It's still continuing. Correct? That's it. This will lead to dissolution of the selling company. Selling company. Remember in amalgamation, you prepare realization account and close it. So this leads to dissolution of selling company. Nothing but transferor LLP. So some of them don't want to amalgamate, sir. Give him what, guys? Exit opportunity from the LLP, not from the country. Okay, from LLP I will give him what, guys? Exit opportunity. I will give him some cash settlement. Please leave. Are you following, guys? Clear? And any other order will be passed for smooth execution of amalgamation. Simple. This and all not that great. What is important here? LLP company, no. LLP, yes. And other points are very simple. Legal proceedings will continue. Transfer all assets and liabilities. Exit opportunity. Are you following, guys? Clear? Then they are giving an additional condition. Proviso kuduthiruppan. Tribunal shall not pass any order unless it has received a statement from ROC. Statement from tribunal shall not pass an order unless it has received a statement from ROC that LLP is complying with all the provisions. Are you all with me, guys? Understanding? Any doubts so far? Easy, guys. Okay, when you read the notes also, you know what's important, what's not important. Sir, default, sir, penalty is there. Go through that at your end, guys. Okay. Last one, 20, guys. I told you 20 comes, so we come to the end. Come on, guys. See, don't look at the duration of video. Fine. Winding up and dissolution. This is what we had in, what to say, CA foundation also. Recent exam also, this only they asked, guys. Okay. With this, are we going to wind up LLP? This plus few more here and there, we will wind up LLP, guys. So, winding up can be done by the company voluntary by itself, or they can go to or by tribunal. If tribunal is going to wind up only, as a case is very important. Many people write this mistake. Winding up and dissolution can be done by myself, or I can go to tribunal. If tribunal is winding up, then what all case you can go to tribunal for winding up. LLP decides to wind up by itself. Go and apply to tribunal. Sir, I am having an LLP, sir. I want to wind up. So I am going and asking tribunal, please help me in winding up. Are you following, guys? Remember in Companies Act we have this section 3A. If minimum number of members falls below 2 for more than 6 months, they have to be wound up. Do you remember, guys? Over here, same thing. If minimum number of partners falls below 2 for more than 6 months and the same is not rectified, LLP will be ordered to wound up by whom, guys? Tribunal. Are you following, guys? Sir, my LLP is doing what business? What is the object clause? My object clause is terrorism. My object clause is to put a bomb in Chepak Stadium so that IPLSF will get cancelled. CSK will not finish last. Okay. Like that, if you are doing anything against the country, guys. Sir, I am having a dark web, sir. In dark web, I do all the transactions, sir. I will do, like, let's say, if you are getting message, click on this link in Telegram, so your photos will be there. Are you getting message like this from contacts? Then you are getting message, share your OTP. I am the one doing all of that. Okay. Like that, if you are doing anything against sovereignty and integrity of India or security of the state or public. Security means don't think India-Pakistan war, not that. It is basically any kind of security against the state. It could be online or whatever. Clear? LLP is doing that work. Tribunal will pass order for winding up. Are you following, guys? get an email, click on this lottery, you have won 10 crores lottery, click panna un kaas poichu, avanukku dhaan lottery. So like that. Are you following, guys? Next, two important things to file. Filing of statement of account and solvency. We saw earlier concept, correct? And annual return. We already saw earlier, guys. Annual return will be filed within how many days? 60 days. Statement of account and solvency within 6 months, correct? One is 6 months, one is 60 days. Very simple. How to remember, sir? Annual return la FS is not there. Whenever there is no FS details, 60 days. Statement of account na FS needs time, 6 months. Not just here, in all acts. Okay. If you have not filed for 5 years, they will order for winding up. In Companies Act, if you don't file annual return and FS for 2 years, you become a dormant company. Here, if you don't file for 5 years, you will be ordered for winding up. Are you following, guys? Last point, any other reason, just an equitable. If tribunal feels any other reason is just an equitable, then they will order for winding up. Are you clear with these 5 points, guys? Mug up the keywords as it is. I have highlighted the keywords important for exam. Are you following? So now we are done with 20 concepts, guys. But I just have some kuti miscellaneous concepts again. So we will quickly discuss that. So recording students, don't worry. Mainly 20 only. But small miscellaneous concepts I didn't want to skip. So I have made notes for that only, guys. I know I told 20. Just another few more. Okay. Miscellaneous path, you will feel relaxed. So quickly we'll go through the miscellaneous concepts. Okay. Now I have a restaurant. Let's say SS Hyderabadi Biryani is mine. And I am the partner itself. Okay. Can I go and eat there? Yes. Correct. Will I pay money? No. Why will I pay in my own restaurant, guys? It's free for me. Correct. So they are saying partner and LLP can have transaction among themselves. But for the LLP, I will treat it like an outsider. I will charge bill. Nee pay panna. But I will show bill. I will take as drawings. Are you following, guys? Clear? So partner, see LLP is separate legal entity. So LLP and partner can enter into transaction with each other. I can sell my house to LLP. I can give my house on rent to LLP. Treat it like an outsider when you start doing transactions. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Let's say tomorrow after 20 years, my son also is doing CA. I will make him watch my class. Come on, sit. See all of this. Okay. So treat him like outsider. He has to pay fees. No special treatment. Are you following? Clear? Next, 67 says, there are some provisions already of Companies Act which is there for LLP, like small company, small LLP, financial year in Companies Act, financial year here, annual return in Companies Act, annual return in LLP. Correct? They are saying in the future, if they want, instead of amending LLP, any provision that company has to follow, LLP also should follow, and so they can change. Like how accounting standards company has to follow, LLP also has to follow in 34 capital A section. Okay. For that they are saying you have to place this in the both House of Parliament at least in one or more session for 30 days. Are you following, guys? Place in the House of Parliament one or more session for 30 days to make Companies Act provision come to LLP. Are you following, guys? Next, Vishnupriya is back. Sir, I am doing late filing, sir. No problem. If you are doing late filing, delay is there, give fees. In Companies Act, at least we have compounding of offenses like that over here. Any delay, even 10 years delay I am filing, no problem. Give additional fees. How much additional fees when you are filing, you will know. Okay, fees is so high, sir. Go for compounding. Are you getting it, guys? Next, section 70, enhanced punishment. Sometimes again Vishnupriya is back with more offenses. For only fines, 2x of the fine will be done. Not for imprisonment. So 7 years imprisonment, 2x, go for 14 years. No. Anything with fine can be done double. When I will do double, same thing I'm repeating again and again, sir. Mistakes. So I will do enhanced punishment. Are you following? These are some miscellaneous concepts. Usually I end the class with this, guys. But I have never thought difference questions in my career itself. Recording students, kelunga. In my career itself of 7 years of teaching, as of now in 2025, difference question I will never teach. First time I am teaching. Listen. Okay. How to do difference in exam? Just the basis. In our full syllabus, this is the only difference question. Write the basis I have explained. You will participate, don't have to mug up guys, you already know this. Which act? For LLP, 2008 act. Partnership firm, 1932. Body corporate LLP, yes sir. Firm, no. Separate legal entity, both LLP, yes. Firm, no. You will be able to answer. Creation, registered in act, agreement with parties. Registration, LLP it is mandatory, here it is optional. Perpetual succession, yes, no. Name, LLP use pannu, no guidelines for name. Are you following guys? That's why I don't teach, because you can, it's self-explanatory. Liability, limited, unlimited. Mutual agency, partners have that concept in LLP with the other partners but not with firm. Sorry, no, LLP la mutual agency is not there. In partnership firm it is there. It is like a revision. You tell me guys. Designated partners in LLP 2 1 resident and my concept illanga. Elaborate, no such concept. Common seal, yes, optional here, no concept like that. Legal compliances, the designated partners are responsible. There all partners are responsible. Annual filing of documents inga irukku anga illa. Foreign partnership and minor as a partner. Foreign partnership, no, foreign nationals can be partners in LLP, not allowed in partnership. Only Indian nationals should be there. Minor, LLP are not allowed, but in partnership, yes, it is allowed. Are you following guys? Similarly you have for company guys. Go through at your end. They have act, company, which act? 18. How I should have done this actually? Wait, I'll just pause for recording students. Yes, welcome back guys, recording students. Now you have to participate with me. Let's see how well you know LLP and company. Act 2008 2013. Members in LLP you call them as members, in company you call them as shareholders, and they will contribute money. Okay. Internal governance structure, tell me, LLP has internal governance in LLP agreement. There you have MOA and AOA, that's what they have. Companies Act will govern, here agreement between parties. In Companies Act MOA and AOA. இந்த மாதிரி பண்ணா பெட்டரா இருக்கும். ஓகேவா? Next, name. In LLP you have to use LLP as suffix. In company you have to use private or public limited as suffix. Correct? Okay. Next, number of members. LLP minimum 2, maximum unlimited. In case of company, private minimum 2, maximum 200, public minimum 7, maximum unlimited. That's all. Okay. Liability of members and partners, both are limited. Both are limited, but both will become unlimited in case of fraud. Correct? And again, in LLP they will contribute to the extent of contribution. In company they will pay up to shares. Okay. Management, here designated partners, there directors. Minimum number of directors, same thing. 2 DPs 2, there 2 and 3. Are you following guys? Now I'll give you a mnemonic to remember LLP versus partnership firm guys. Hold on, let me write that. Yeah. So what we'll do guys, with this both difference are done. I have a beautiful mnemonic for this, but you have to watch the video till the end. Then I will disclose that mnemonic if you want to remember the basis points. Otherwise, go with yourself. So with this, sir, we're almost done with LLP now, sir. So I finished off 20 core concepts. Miscellaneous is done and difference is done. Now only the real game of LLP is starting. Enna sir solringa? I have been fooling you from the start by saying 20 concepts, 20 concepts. We don't have 20 concepts guys. We have 30 concepts. Okay. Why we have 30 concepts? Because starting if I told you 30 concepts, you would have got stressed out. Now I brought you already till 22. Just another 5-6 concepts. LLP will be done guys. Another 20 to 30 minutes will be done with LLP. Are you guys enjoying? Okay, fine. Yes, என்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றீங்க? Okay. Yes, சொல்லுங்க. We'll resume guys. இந்த கிளாஸ்ல மொக்க ஜோக் போட்டாங்க ஒன்று. We'll continue. Okay, I don't want to affect the quality of the recording of LLP by telling what they told. If you want, you search for Vishnu Priya on Instagram and you find her. Okay. So many will be there, common names, so don't worry. Your privacy is protected. Okay, fine. Come back. Now, yeah. So what I was saying, we are done with 22 concepts in LLP, guys. Anything was very challenging? No. We just have another few more concepts. But what I have done, I have categorized the last 7 concepts. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Only 7 concepts, guys. 30 irukku adu vera concept. So last 7 concepts related to partners and LLP. One good news is, if you studied LLP strictly in CA Foundation, you can end the video here. You can honestly end the video here, because what I am discussing from now till end is basically your foundation syllabus, partners and LLP. Are you following, guys? Okay. I am going in same order, section 22 to 28, and then we have this fraud, whistleblower, all of those concepts. Let me start off, guys. Who are eligible to be partners of LLP? Who can be members of ICAA? You have to pass CA exams and get certificate of practice. Like that, who can be partner of LLP? Who was subscribed to names in the incorporation document. That means initial partners, or who became partner subsequently, sir. Sir, what are you trying to say, sir? In company, who can be members of company, who subscribe to the MOA, they can be there, or somebody who is buying the shares now in the stock exchange, they can become members of. Like that, I can be, if my name is there in incorporation document, initial member, partner, or later I am becoming partner. Are you following, guys? That's it. Will this come in exam? Chanceless. Okay. Next, relationship of partners. Sir, what is this, sir? This is little dry area. We are not talking about that relationship of partners over here. How are the partners related? Who is going to do what? Go to Indian Partnership Act. The partnership deed tells no. Partners have equal profit sharing ratio. If questions are silent, remuneration, there is no right to receive remuneration. Like that, between partners, who is going to do what? Which partner is going to sleep? Which partner is going to do the work? All that is there in LLP agreement la kuduthirukku solran. Are you following, guys? Any changes also you can go and file with the registrar. But LLP agreement is optional. If I don't have LLP agreement, we have first schedule. Like how in Partnership Act, if agreement is not there, profit sharing is equal. Act is giving provision if you don't have deed. Like that here, first schedule will tell what to do if you are not able to do by yourself. Are you understanding, guys? All of you clear? Understanding? So relationship is there in LLP agreement. LLP agreement I can change. LLP agreement is not there, go to first schedule. Are you following, guys? Clear? Okay. Then they are saying one more thing. Sir, I made the agreement before incorporation itself, sir. Can I follow that? Sir, we were already dating before marriage. Marriage is more on formality for us. Like that. Okay. Where an agreement is made among the partners before incorporation of LLP itself, the same is valid if it's ratified by all after incorporation. Already dating, parents agreed, so marriage. Like that. Already I'm following this. I never had LLP agreement. I was not incorporated. Now I'm incorporating. I will follow this. We were ratifying. Are you understanding, guys? Clear? This is first concept. How many concepts I finished? 23 over. 24 over. Are you following, guys? Easier. Promise 30. This time promise, guys, 30 concepts. Next is 25. I will tell you which are the important ones. The previous two never tested in foundation, never tested in inter. Now, cessation of partnership interest is important. Okay. This is, sir, what is this 25, 24? Don't get confused. 24 is section number. 25 is our concept number in our reference. Are you following, guys? What is this Roman number? Within partners, first concept in partners, second concept in partners, third concept in partners, rest for our reference. Don't get, remember 24 section number. Don't remember 25 concept number. Okay, come back. When does partnership come to an end? Or when does a partner leave the firm? It could be death. It could be insolvency. It could be retirement. Correct? We are talking about cessation of partnership interest. Now breakup. When the partner will break up with the firm. Okay. That's called cessation. We have given all the cases, guys. All the cases that you know. One is retirement, death, dissolution of firm, unsound mind or insolvency. In all these cases, partners' relationship with the firm comes to an end. Now, if this relationship comes to an end, follow carefully, guys. All these days you were a partner, sir. So you had all the rights and liabilities which is there in previously in LLP agreement. Whatever is there applicable for you. You have a right to enter into management, right of share of profits. After this, what is going to happen is what I am discussing here. Are you following? You can leave the firms in all these cases. Each case has one small point to note. In case of retirement, you have to give 30 days notice to the other partner. Are you following, guys? I'm leaving, give and to LLP also in 30 days notice. Death na how I'll give notice. Notice is already deemed to be given. Okay, correct. Dissolution of firm, na everybody are dissolving. Whom I'll give notice to? No need to give notice to anybody else. Two important points beautifully we have to remember. Unsound mind. In other contracts, they are saying you should be unsound mind declared by a competent court. Are you getting it? Only if court tells you are unsound mind. And beautiful point, insolvency. In partnership, I will be an insolvent and I will leave the firm only if the court passes the order. Correct? Here, you will be leaving the firm whether adjudicated, whether order is passed or even application pending. The difference is this one, guys. I already told this in the starting also, starting of LLP. In LLP, even if application is pending, you can't be a partner anymore. But in partnership, you can be a partner. Are you following, guys? So these are the ways I will leave the firm. Retirement, death, dissolution, again unsound mind and insolvency. Are you following, guys? Clear? Now this person, sir, what do you call your partner with whom you are no more a partner? Ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend. Correct? Like that they have a term here. That person is called former partner, Palya partner. Former Indian cricket player, Sunil Gavaskar. Like that. Are you getting it, guys? So don't write ex-partner and all here, guys. Former partner. Now immediately don't start thinking about that person. Sir, why you reminded? Exam is important. Let them do whatever they want, guys. Okay, fine. Now, come back. Former partner. Okay. Come back to class, guys. Okay. Now in former partner, he will be still treated as a partner. See, unless notice is given and delivered to registrar. Sir, I broke up, sir, with my partner. எனக்கு எப்படி தெரியும்? நீ ஸ்டேட்டஸே போடலையே. Only if you put sad status, motivational quotes, depressing status போடுறது, அப்போதான் I will know you broke up. Otherwise, I will think you are still that relationship. Correct? Like that they are saying here. How will I know you are no more a partner? So you need to give a notice has to be given and should be delivered to registrar within 30 days. Are you following, sir? All this nonsense I don't want, sir. For exam, former partner's retirement, death, dissolution, unsound or insolvency, that person is called former partner. When he leaves, except for death I can't give notice. You need to give notice and deliver to registrar within 30 days. That's it. Are you following, guys? After, that means until he leaves, all the old liabilities he still has to pay. But after he leaves, he doesn't have to pay anything. Correct? That will be done only after giving notice. So look at this. His pending obligations against LLP and other parties is not automatically discharged. Just because you leave the LLP does not mean your old obligations are discharged. You have to complete them. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Sir, I took 5 lakhs loan from my girlfriend. Now I broke up. You have to pay. Are you following, guys? Like that, all the old things incurred during the tenure is not automatically discharged. What is discharged after? After you have left, you are no more liable for the future liabilities. But during the period, you are still liable. Same as Partnership Act. Are you following, guys? Now, what are rights of former partner? What you will tell in relationship? Come on, delete all the photos. You can't tell with whom that person will go next. That's not in your control. But you can tell, delete the photos, break the toys, gifts, all that you can do. Like that, former partner's right is his share of capital. எனக்கு வர வேண்டியது கொடு. Give my share of capital and accumulated profits after adjusting losses. Are you following, guys? That means, if I am leaving on this particular date, up to this day, you can get your capital and you can get your share of accumulated profits. Are you following, guys? Understanding? Hello? Clear, guys? Fine. And this person cannot interfere with the management decisions. Sir, for exam, can you summarize once for exam what is important? Sir, exam only important. Former partner comes for retirement, death and all these cases, unsound mind. This person is known as former partner. He has to give notice, file to ROC within 30 days. All pending obligations, he is still liable. And what is his rights of former partner? His share of capital, his share of profits cannot interfere with management decisions. That's it. Easy, Are you following, guys? That's it. 26th concept we have come. Okay. Can you change your name? Vishnupriya is saying, I don't like my name, sir. Can I change it? Yes. Today also, if you want, if I want, I can change my name. I just have to go to corporation. No need parents' consent. You're 18 plus. You can just go and change your name. Like that, you can change your house address. That is very easy. So, if the partner is going to change his name or address, if partner is going to change his name or address, tell LLP within 15 days. Are you following, guys? Clear? Understanding? LLP will intimate registrar within 30 days. So timeline is like this. Simple. All these concepts all inga varum. MCQ. I want to torture you guys. Come on. MCQ I will ask. If the LLP, if the partner is changing his name or address, he has to intimate within 15 days. And then LLP will intimate ROC within 30 days. At the same time, sometimes there will be incoming and outgoing partners, admission, retirement, or there will be change in partner name. Just no, change in partner name or address. Intimate registrar within 30 days. So very simple. LLP to ROC for any change in partner's name, change in what? Address, incoming partner, outgoing partner, retirement. Just now we saw no, outgoing or intimate within 30 days. So basically LLP intimation to ROC is within 30 days. Sir, fill in the blanks. LLP has to intimate within how many days to ROC? 30 days. Firm to LLP within 15 days. Whenever you are intimating, they are asking basic stuff. Signed by designated partner. Are you following, guys? Clear? If auditor is coming to be auditor of a company, he has to give a consent to act as auditor. Are you following, guys? Like that, if incoming partner is coming, he has to give consent to act as a partner. Same as admission. Admission of partners in partnership. New partner coming should give a consent. Are you following, guys? Clear? Sir, I changed my name. I changed my address. I joined the firm. I told registrar, sir. Now, registrar. Sorry, I told the company. I told whom, guys? Company. Company solla matingranga. Company has to intimate ROC within 30 days. They are not doing it. What I can do? I can directly intimate the ROC. Look at this. The partner may file it directly with the registrar if he believes that LLP will not file. What LLP will do? LLP will, what registrar will do? Registrar will cross-check with the LLP. Are you all with me, guys? They will cross-check with LLP and wait for how many days? 15 days. This is like my Companies Act satisfaction of charge. Are you following, guys? In Companies Act, if you remember satisfaction of charge, company has to file satisfaction of charge to ROC within 30 days. If company is never filing, ROC, if a charge holder can file, and then they will cross-check and wait for 14 days in case of charge registration. Correct? Over here also what they are saying, LLP has to file to ROC within 30. LLP has to file within 30 days, guys. Ama file pannana, the partner will directly file to registrar. Will he accept? Yes, he will cross-check and wait for 15 days. If no response or no objection comes, he will proceed and make the alterations. Are you understanding? Easier. So what they will play here mainly with 15 days and 30 days. Remember one standard thing. Company to ROC, 30 days. ROC to company, 15 days. Partner to LLP, 15 days. 14 la inga varadu. 14 will come in charge. Here only 15. Are you following, guys? So again, just to summarize, so many I told, sir, for exam purpose, LLP to ROC. Yedavana sollu. Any filing here, 30 days. Are you following? ROC cross-checking with LLP, 15 days. Partner filing to LLP, how many days, guys? 15 days. That's it. Are you getting it, guys? Are you following? Easy to remember. Address kudukutum, name change kudukutum, or outgoing partner kudukutum, death kudukutum, whatever. LLP to ROC, 30. ROC cross-check to LLP, 15. Partner to LLP, 15 days. Are you all with me, guys? Clear? Okay. Next, 27. Super. Okay. Correct. If there's change of name of her doubt is if there's change of name of partner, I will intimate whom? LLP in 15 days. The LLP will intimate ROC in 30 days. I don't have to intimate. No, if there's a change in name, intimate registrar. Who will intimate? LLP. LLP will intimate. Are you following? Okay. Actually, I don't have to write this here. It's anyway covered here. Okay. Next, extent and limitation of liability. This is the most important one. Mark it as important. Very, very important. Because so far what I am doing is, hey, it's there in partnership, LLP. It's there in companies act, it's there here. This is the most important one because there is no concept of mutual agency. Sir, what is this mutual agency? Simple. What is mutual agency, guys? If there is a firm with three partners A, B and C, three partners A, B and C, if A goes to State Bank of India and takes a loan of 100 crores, partnership, A is not able to repay, then B and C will have to repay the loan. Because in partnership, liability is joint and several. Liability is unlimited. Mistake of one person, I have to bear the loss. If wife does a mistake, I have to bear the loss? No. Because in husband-wife relationship, they are agents of each other. Deemed agents. Okay, like that here, what they are saying, guys, follow quickly. Extent and limitation of liability of partner and LLP. Here they are saying, very clearly they are saying, partner is agent of LLP only, but not the agent of other partners. No mutual agency. Are you following? That is first concept. Within that, what is the liability of LLP, sir? What is the liability of LLP? I have simplified. Booklet or complicated, it will be like one spider web. I have simplified it for you guys. Liability of LLP, and I have given liability of partners, and I have given in simple under that. In liability of LLP, I have given when LLP is liable, when LLP is not liable. I have given in liability of partners, when partner is liable, when partner is not liable. Are you understanding, guys? Clear? I will give an example and you will tell me, is this there or not there? Let's do it in reverse way. Okay. Visualize an LLP. Okay. The LLP is basically, let's say, which business will keep? Restaurant. Okay. Where there are three partners. We have Rukmini, we have Vishnupriya, and we will take Bharata. These are three partners, guys. We have a restaurant. Example easy to understand. We have a restaurant. Who are the three partners of that? Rukmini, Vishnupriya and Bharat. Clear instruction is given. Restaurant has a car. Restaurant kaga or truck is there. Why truck? For transportation. Clearly instruction is given. Vishnupriya should not take the truck because she is not following signals. She should not take truck. Clearly it is agreed. Okay. So is Vishnupriya having authority to take the truck? No. She took the truck. Okay. She was driving. Then red came. She was supposed to stop, but she didn't stop. So one bike came and hit her. Nothing happened to her. Vehicle some damage for both the vehicles. Now vehicle is damaged. Who will bear the loss? Vishnupriya. Now look at this. Is LLP liable for this? No. Now look at this. Restaurant is not liable. Look at this. LLP not liable when partner Vishnupriya carried out an act driving the truck where he or she does not have the authority for the same. Understood the example? You don't have power for doing it, you are doing it. LLP is not liable. Then who is liable for this? Vishnupriya itself is liable. So immediately, wherever LLP is not liable, partner will be liable. Correct? So look at this. Liability of partner. Vishnupriya is liable for wrongful act or omission of himself. Sir, sir, himself and solely her. General Class Act. Masculine includes feminine. Okay, va? Okay, so liable. So when she is liable for wrongful act or omission of herself, her act. Are you following, guys? So this is the case where LLP is not liable. Matching. Are you getting it, guys? Now next, same thing. Now when she took the truck and she went and crashed into the bike guy will tell, oh, which restaurant is this? You are some restaurant. Vishnu Priya ran away from there. Hit and run. Okay. Now that guy will come and ask restaurant only. Because he saw the name, no. Vasanta Bhavan, Sangeeta. He will come and ask them only. So what they are saying, even that time LLP is not liable. They are trying to say the person knows he has no authority. Vishnu Priya தெரிஞ்சுதா பண்ணா. She did with knowledge or without knowledge. This point means she knows red means she should not go, but she still went. This point means she does not know red means we should not go, but still she did it. Or let me put it in a different way. You are confused. Whether she knows or she does not know about the authority, LLP is not liable. It's defense for LLP. Tomorrow Vishnu Priya is saying, Ayo, I didn't know, sir. I'm a new partner. I just joined today. I thought I can take the truck. I have license also. Whether she knows or does not know about her powers, still who is not liable? LLP. Are you following, guys? And even the third party believes him to be a partner. Like the third party, according to third party, whether Vishnu Priya is partner or not also, I don't care. Sir, simplify this for us, sir. LLP is not liable when partner does something which they are not supposed to do as per agreement. Are you understanding? Whether the partner knows, whether the partner does not know, whether the third party knows, LLP doesn't care. LLP is a separate legal entity. Are you understanding? Are you really understanding, guys? Okay. Same way, opposite over here. Partner is liable for acts of themselves. Clear? Next. When LLP is liable, Vishnu Priya has the power to take the vehicle. She took the vehicle and she, what to say, went and crashed. Or let's say Bharat is in the kitchen cooking. He has the power to cook. During cooking, by mistake, some oil fell down, some equipment and all got spoiled. So LLP will bear the loss because he has the power for doing it. Are you getting it? So LLP is liable for an act of partner within his authority. Now I have authority to use the classroom here and take the camera and stand here. When I am moving my hands, I hit the light and light fell. Within my authority, I did it. So LLP is liable. Firm is liable for that loss. Okay. They will bear. Or a wrongful act or commission in the ordinary course of business. Sir, I'm drinking water, sir. Glass. It fell down. Or restaurant. Okay. Rukmini is serving. So her work is to go serve the water. She is taking the water and going. In ordinary course of business, kila pota. It broke. So who is liable? LLP is liable. Are you understanding now, guys? So LLP is liable when partner does something with an authority or something which is done in ordinary course of business. Liability will be met out of LLP's property. Restaurant glass you broke, restaurant will take care of the loss. Are you understanding? Later they will adjust with her share. That is different. But as an individual is LLP liable here? Yes. Very simple. When you are a kid, you played cricket, you hit the ball, hit the car glass and car glass broke. Who will pay? Parents. That's it. Are you following, guys? That's about it. Understood? Very important area. That's why I took some extra 10 minutes. Liability of LLP. When they are liable, when they are not liable. Concept you understood? That only is important. One second, I will just finish this. Liability of partners. When they are liable, I told you. When they are liable, wrongful act by themselves. When they are not liable, look at this. Simple. They are not liable. Now very simple. Here, Vishnu Priya took the car and crashed, truck and crashed. Can I ask Rukmini to pay? Can I ask Bharat to pay? No. Look at this. Partner, Rukmini is not liable if it's obligation of other partner. Are you getting it? Look at this. Rukmini is not liable if it's obligation of the other partner. If it's obligation of Vishnu Priya will pay. Vishnu Priya is coming and saying, Ayo, no money is not there, please pay. Rukmini will tell, Ayo, all this will not work with me, I will not pay. Are you following, guys? Or if it's obligation of LLP, meaning what? Here, wherever LLP is liable, why will partner be liable? Partner is not liable. So, when partner is not liable, partner is not liable when the liability is of the other partner or liability is of the LLP. Are you getting it, guys? When I am liable, when it's for my act. Clear? Easy. I have simplified these notes. You will actually appreciate this when you go read the study mat. When you have time, go read the study mat. Then only you will appreciate these notes, guys. Otherwise you'll be like, what sir, some color you wrote. No, it's not about the color. It's about how simplified I'm giving it to you. Okay. Yes, now Bharat, doubt. Doubt in there. You put a hand up. Cleared. Okay, fine. Section 30 only we came, guys, not concept 30. Concept number 28. Just 2 more to go. Simple. Very easy, guys. I will finish like a marathon. Unlimited liability in LLP Act. Liability is limited, I told. Then when liability is unlimited? Fraud. That's it. In case of fraud, forget about LLP. In Companies Act also, fraud means liability is unlimited. Okay. Are you following, guys? Okay. It's not proud to do fraud and all, guys. Okay. We'll discuss that separately. Oh, separating time will fine, that's it. Okay. But yeah, if a person does a fraud, someday they will get caught, guys. When they get caught, someday in life you will get caught. Vijay Mallya or whoever it is now, Blue Smart, all those things happen. Whether you will get chance to do this, I keep telling it. Yes. To do fraud, what you will get so many chances. Okay. Are you smart enough to not get caught? That's the whole thing. Someday there will be somebody else on the other side, certified fraud examiner, who is much more smarter, who will catch you sometime. So until they catch you, enjoy. One day when you get caught, you have to face the consequences. Here what they are saying, act carried out by LLP or partners, with the intention to defraud the creditors. Fraud intention to cheat them, then liability becomes unlimited. You have to compensate the loss suffered by the affected parties unlimited. That's it. Are you following, guys? So where an act of fraud was carried out by the partners, they are liable to the same extent. Let's take the same restaurant example. Rukmini, Vishnupriya, Bharat. Okay. In that, follow, guys. Rukmini, Vishnupriya and Bharat are there. Okay. Who did the fraud? Vishnupriya did the fraud. Example only. Okay. Her face herself changed off. Okay. Vishnupriya did the fraud, took the fraud. Okay. Now, who will be liable for this? Unlimited. Only for Vishnupriya. I cannot blame or I cannot claim from Rukmini or Bharat. Are you following, guys? Clear? Now, fraud happened, but what happened, we don't know. We are not able to ascertain the exact loss. Something happened, people have lost money, but eppadi vandadhu therilla. So during okay, and imprisonment is up to how many years, guys? 5 years you can enjoy. Okay. Now, during investigation, Vishnupriya suddenly felt guilty. Okay. She is revealing all the information, saying, okay, this is what I did. I'm accepting, I'm surrendering my mistake. Reduce the penalty, no. Instead of 5 years, I will go for 5 months and come, please. Okay. Or Vishnupriya is not accepting, but Rukmini, what she did, police are saying, Ayo, Vishnupriya system password is hacked, locked, she's having iPhone, unable to unlock. Rukmini is saying, don't worry, I know the password, 0000 podunga varum. Or I know the password, this is the password for system. I will tell you everything about her. I didn't know she was doing fraud. I was sitting right next to her all these days, but she is fraud and I didn't know. But I will help you. About her, I will tell you everything that I know. So, that is the next concept, which is 29. Whistleblowing, no, it's not taking whistle and blowing it. No. Helping the court or tribunal may, follow the words, may. They may reduce or waive penalty. What will they do, guys? They may waive or reduce penalty on any employee or partner. They will reduce it on employee or partner when employee any other employee in the restaurant or the partner Rukmini, if they have provided useful information during the investigation. Are you all with me, guys? Useful information during investigation. Rukmini gave password details. She told, last month only Vishnupriya went here and came. All her past travel history I have. She booked in my phone only. Take this, sir, please. For all the work she was doing in mine, I didn't know. Okay, or information given by a partner or employee during investigation leads to conviction of any other partner. Okay, are you meaning what? Okay, when Rukmani was giving all this information, it was found out Bharat also is involved. All these days we didn't know Bharat was involved. A third partner, he is also involved, or because of the evidence she is given, Vishnupriya itself is now convicted in court. Then we will reduce the penalty for whom, guys? See, if Vishnupriya itself, very simple. This is two things. Okay. If Vishnupriya itself, Apple Pencil Pro charge illa, 1 second. If Vishnupriya itself gives information, her penalty will be waived. Are you following? Clear, guys? Okay. But if Rukmani is giving it for Vishnupriya, then what they are saying, no one, the person who gave such information, that person should not be discharged, threatened, demoted, suspended or harassed in any manner because they gave the information. Vishnupriya is saying, உனக்கு இருக்கு வெயிட் பண்ணு, நான் உள்ளதான் இருக்கேன், பட் உன்னை என்ன பண்ணுறான் பாரு, ஓகேவா? That kind of threatening or suspending them, all that should not be done. They should give the protection. Are you following, guys? Understanding whistleblowing? Simple. 29 concepts done. Last concept, nothing, no concept is there. So just to make it round number 30. If you have read till here, if you have survived the class till here, guys, completed LLP, wishing you the best, score full exams in LLP, all the very best. With this we are done with LLP. Fully you can read the study mat. We have covered 100% syllabus of LLP done. Any doubts? Anybody in LLP? Sure, I understood. Yes. Liability of LLP, you have a doubt? Okay. Whistleblowing? Okay. What is the doubt here? Sorry? No. If LLP is liable, or if a partner Vishnupriya is liable, if the other person, Rukmini, gives information about this, Rukmini should not be harassed, should not be threatened. Rukmini, nothing should happen. Now, case itself is against whom? Vishnupriya. Vishnupriya itself is giving information about her. I did everything. Then I will try and reduce or waive the penalty because I am opening up and giving. So if I give information about myself, reduce or waive penalty. If I give about others, I should not be harassed or threatened or demoted. Are you following, guys? Clear? Any other doubts? Fine, that's it. After a long time LLP, many of them are asking me notes and all of that. Here it is ready. Enjoy. We have finished. Last time we did 1 hour LLP. Now 1 hour. In 2 hours LLP is done, guys. All the best. Full concepts cleared.